Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning, or good evening, depending where you are. We are here. It is finally time. Can you believe it? What a morning I've had. It's been so nice chilling out and building some teams in the morning without having that stress and worry of the 11 o'clock deadline. We are here live at 1 o'clock in the afternoon UK time, which is a breath of fresh air, for the Sorare game week deadline. As always, I will be joined by my co-pilot Harry Trades, but we've also got a special guest joining us today for this first inaugural mid-afternoon deadline stream. We've got the one, the only, Joshy Forth joining us as well. Josh, Harry, good to see you guys. How are we?
All good, all good.
Doing well, doing well.
Now, we're coming across from all over the place. The Sorare scouts and managers from all across the world are in the live chat now. Fist bumps are galore to everyone, and I think, speaking to you guys before we come on, it is like proper anticipation coming into this game week. So many people have got so many teams that they're excited about up and down the chain, as it were. Limiteds, commons, rares, super rares, all the good stuff. But yeah, guys, thanks for joining me, and great to have you on with us today.
Good to be on, mate. Thank you.
Yes, it's refreshing to have a little trio for once, isn't it?
Yeah, had to set the screen up a bit different to get the three talking heads in, but I think we've done okay.
Yeah, looking good, mate. I've got the stream on my laptop, so I can see what's going on. But yeah, it looks good.
Make sure you give it a like, Josh. I've just given it a like. Quiddy's on 10 likes right now.
Here we go. I'll bump it up.
There we go. There's the 11.
Love to see it. There's a lot of heroes and legends into the chat super early as well. All the guys that normally join us on a Thursday night are here Friday afternoon. It joins. We get SR Monkey, who I think I'll be seeing at the weekend as well. Jonathan Gargi, Edward, numero 10, Kane Carnage, Ross Irvin, Mike Baston, Pepijin, good to see you. Sorare Viking, Weaselmont, Bald Sherlock, Batman Abs, Ugo, all the legends, all the heroes are here as well. Guys, I'm absolutely bubbling, fizzing with anticipation today. Like, I'm so excited to get stuck into all the teams, all the prize pools, the drafts. We've got some giveaway stuff to do. We'll do a little giveaway for the stream today to help promote the stream because we're debuting today. There'll be a little card giveaway. There's about 40-50 of you here now, so I'll probably just show you that at the moment. But if you go and check out on Twitter, most of you will probably follow me over there anyway at Quinny3001. We'll do a little limited card giveaway for on likes and retweets and all that good stuff, of course, on the tweet you see on screen here. It's the game week deadline stream, 1 PM UK time. See you there. Fist bump with the little link to the stream today with a little bell emoji. Drop a wee like, drop a wee retweet on that for me, and at the end of the stream we'll give a card away to somebody that supported the stream, supported the tweet with us today. So if you want to get stuck involved in that now, brilliant. We'll bring it back up later on. And I've got another card giveaway to do, and we'll kind of do that spontaneously at some point throughout the proceedings. But I'm really excited for the stream today because it's 1 o'clock, right? And this was kind of overstated, maybe understated. We'll see how it goes today, right? But 1 PM UK time is the embargo watershed for the European press conferences, as it were. So as we sit now, the waters are calm. We can go and look at some predicted 11s, you know, we can go and see the prize pools, the head counts, all that good stuff. But as we're on today, I'm expecting to get some word from the grapevine, you know, on the Twitter sphere, stuff that's maybe coming out of news conferences. Might not be in England, could be on the continent. And we might have some last minute team breaking stuff going on or team making stuff going on, you know. So anyone in the live chat who's joining us today, if you catch anything out there, get it in the live chat, bring our attention to it, and we'll go through it all. And hopefully together, with all the heroes in the live chat and Sorare, I was going to say Sorare, Josh Forth and Harry Trades, we'll build some winning lineups today. We'll get on the podium for as much of us here as possible. There's about 60 of you here already. Fist bumps to you all. Please drop a like on the stream. Get involved in the promotion for the stream on Twitter with the tweet. And yeah, where will we start, guys? What will we get stuck into?
Ooh, can we start with your Celtic predicted 11, Quinny? Because I'm very interested.
Okay, it's a great place to start. Celtic predicted 11 is the first thing that we'll come to. Okay, so I'm going to fire up Play Sharper, and what I'll use is the Play Sharper. I've not built a graphic for it or anything, so I'll just throw up what I've got here on Play Sharper. So Russ, I think it's Russ that builds this, isn't it? Yeah,
man.
Russ has built probably the odds-on favourite for the predicted 11. The only two things he's got a question mark over, and I would echo that, is Aaron Moy is a coin toss on O'Reilly. I would go for Moy over O'Reilly. And Dyson Maeda played 90 minutes midweek. I don't think many players in Ange's team, particularly forwards, play 90 minutes consecutively. So I think Maeda is not, I don't think he's quite 75% for this game. Could be Forrest, could be Abada. But otherwise, I think this is the team. Taylor, Starfelt, Vickers and Johnson in defence. Hart, of course, in goals. McGregor, Hatate, Moy. Jota and Kyogo stuck on. And then, I say, the final wing spot, I think it's a three-way dice roll between the guys mentioned. Joshy boy, who are you sweating?
Well, this is a good question. So I'm going the full stack in Challenge Europe Pro. So Hart, Starfelt, Carter, Vickers, McGregor, and Jota. So I think we should be okay there, providing one of the centre halves doesn't get rotated for Kobayashi, which I guess is possible, but hopefully not probable. And then I've also got Kyogo in a lineup, and I do have Maeda in my cap 240. So with I might switch him out, Quinny. I might switch him out.
I'm playing him in a pretty important team for me still because he will definitely feature. It's just
gets on.
If Russ reckons he's 75%, that makes me a wee bit more confident because sometimes because I do Celtic content and stuff, Josh. It's like sometimes you've got a thing to overthink things, and think, am I going to be super clever here? When it comes to rotations on guys. So I'm just a wee bit more cautious in that respect. But Maeda, he did, if you look at Celtic's previous starting 11s over this season, there's not many forwards that get 90 minutes and then start a following game. It just doesn't happen too often.
Yeah, no, completely. I get that. I'm looking at my other options, and I don't think I've actually got anyone better. Viska injured, Postonsky injured, Kobayashi, obviously we don't think it's going to start. Turnbury, we don't think it's going to start. Petkovic, most likely bench. Misic suspended. So yeah, I am.
You're Maeda in.
I'm Maeda in. I think I don't really have any other options, so I'll play him. I'll roll him. See how we go.
Sounds good. So I think, that was a nice kind of little point to bring up. We've got a bunch of these here live again. I'll just say it one more time before we get right into it. But please do hit the like button. Let us know in the live chat any news you're catching across the world of football now that we're past the 1 p.m. embargo. And Josh, those teams are pretty tasty. Now, I think maybe what's the best place to start at, since we've got you on screen looking at that at the moment, is the prize pools,
cool.
Because as I'm looking at your team selection there, you've got a lot of Challenger Europe going on. And I opted to stay away from regions this game week entirely.
Oof. Yeah, I admit. What? So you playing just gas U23 and then the cap modes?
No U23, so all stars and caps.
Oh, okay, nice. I'll always play my strongest team in Challenger Europe Pro. I don't think this team fits inside any caps. In fact, it definitely doesn't. The L15s on the Celtic cards are all too high. So, I will prioritize Challenger over gas, just because I can run into champion cards in gas, whereas in Challenger I know this team's like Apex basically. Like this stack is like one of the most powerful in the region. So I'll run it here and then hope to finish in the top 13 and pick up a star reward. And any of these guys, I'd be very happy with. Probably with the exception of Nicholas Hadel, who, well, I suppose I would be happy with him, but I'm just.
Is he dropped now?
No, he's not dropped. You've got U23 GKs is now an absolute. I've got so many, Harry. I've just got so many.
Wow,
Jesus.
It's just I've got Sentic playing, Verbruggen playing, Mantle got the move, Gorta's going to play for Aberdeen, and Safanov's coming back for. I mean, I don't even really play U23 that hard. I've stuck a rare lineup out this week, but
sticks to a few sells that there's in a few weeks, Josh.
Well, yeah, this is. I was tempted to sell Verbruggen, mate, but I don't think the price is really like. If you ask me, like he should be.
How much is
I don't know. Like you can get 1 ETH for him, basically, but I just think that's a bit light. Like he's U23. He's U23 until 2027, and Anderlecht aren't going to buy another goalkeeper, so he's going to be their goalie until he moves.
Pretty locked.
So I think he should be more like 2 ETH essentially. So I'll basically hold for that scenario. Probably be the beginning of next season. And then look to shift them on there. So no real rush to sell any of them because again, like Mantle's only like 0.5, and so is Gorta. So again. And they're only on loan deals, and Mantle could quite conceivably move back to Salzburg and start for Salzburg next year. So, no hurry to sell them. But if I won another U23 goalkeeper, it would just be a straight sell. Whereas some of these other cards in the prize pool, like I would definitely keep. Quite a few of these. I mean, it'll obviously always be good to win a Van der Voort because he's premium. But like Tadic, I would play. Odysseus, I would play. I'd take another Jota.
Who would
Kochu? I would, exactly. Kochu, I would play. I'd have a rare on the store back. The thing for me, H, is I do just need more keepers in general. So another U23 one wouldn't be bad. And to be honest, if I won Hadel, I could just sell him and buy the one I want. But the one I'm saving up for with this little balance I have here is Livakovic because I need to buy him back because I have the full Zagreb stack, but I sold Livakovic in the run up to the third place playoff because his price just absolutely boomed. Because they were, it was a short week and he was one of the only goalkeepers. And then and just in anticipation that he would move, and then obviously he hasn't moved. So I think I got out for 1.3 and he's 0.8 now. So it's fine. I just need to get these together to buy him back. But yeah, any of these other guys I would be pretty happy with. Again, Makic, I would probably not like because again he's another U23 GK. But I could just sell him, I suppose. But yeah, I'd be happy with any of these star cards, and I think I have a better chance of picking up a star card here than I do in gas with this lineup. Just because, like I say, I can't run into any sort of high power champion cards. And do we have America back this week? Am I right? Argentina's back.
I've seen that they've got a star podium
back last week.
Right, okay.
Star podium in America Pro. I was actually just going to pull up the prize pool there, Josh, for gas, which is Global All Star. New in town. Because the Pro Division's got 135 cards, 20 stars, 80 tier 1s, and a little tier 2 tail from 101st to 135th. At the moment, we're right at the cusp of the deadline here. 1,700 entrants or so. So reward pool to head count something like, I don't know, what's that, 8% or something, maybe 7%? Which isn't too bad for gas, And then the old D4, as we call it, the old, where people used to go to go and get their ETH, we've got 7,500 entrants still in there. I think that's a pretty good haul, seeing that Cap 240 is getting 9,000 entrants in it. And then All-Star, we've got 15, this is just rare, 15 stars payable. We then get tier 1s from 16 to 80. A huge tier 2 party there, 81 to 333. And then the tier 3 party is even bigger, 333 to 630 on that, which, for the amount of people that will be definitely in the market now for tier 2 and tier 3 rares, particularly from the global standpoint, I don't think that's a bad price pool. It's just the head count puts so many people off, 7,500 entrants.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I was speaking about this on the pod this week with Techers, but I think All-Star, you need to, I think All-Star is going to turn into a region now where people are playing their absolute best players. Like before, we had lots of lineups, didn't we? Which were threshold grinders, weren't they? Obviously, we're not going to have so many of those now. So I think it is really going to be you're going to run into some real smack teams in All-Star now. And then your Cap 240s where you're going to be where people are going to be running their threshold chasers. But having said that, I am really interested. I think due to the amount of entrants in Cap 240 this week, there's nearly 10,000 entrants in rare Cap 240. Sorry, we're going to see some mega scores there because there's going to be some lottery tickets that really pop off there. I think
I would agree with that totally. So we get tier 2 super for doubling up on first with a star rare, and tier 3 podium with the star rares as well. So decent price pool if you do get the lottery tickets slamming, and you're getting a wee super rare that could be functional, as well as a big ticket rare. Looking at the under 23 one as well, that caught my eye because I know that's where a lot of people play. We've got 557 entrants for 55 cards, so it's basically a 10 to 1 head count on the prize pool, 10%, depending on how you think of it. Stars for 13 spots is lovely to see, and we then get tier 1s from 14 to 43, so what's that, basically 35 spots or so, 38, and then we get 11 spots paying out a tier 2. So the prize pool, and under 23 is such a ferocious competition, as you guys know, with some of the cards and how valuable. There's just not that many of the power players, so how big of an influence they make. So just on our price pool to have a look at. The limited one is one that I would probably throw up and get I know, Josh, you don't really play limited, same with you, Harry, but just to get even your perspective on this, because there'll be a lot of people joining the stream today. There's a bunchies here, by the way, over 100. Thank you very much to everyone that's joined us live. Fist bumps to everyone. Please do drop a like on the stream as well. And if you want to win a card for joining the stream today, head over to Twitter at 23001. Find this tweet here. Give it a bit of love, a like and a retweet, and we'll pull a winner to give away a card at the end of the stream today for doing that. But the limited rewards, basically, guys, are where a lot of people are going to be coming in here. If they have spent a couple of quid after picking up a draft, they went bought a wee midfielder for a 10 or a wee striker for 20 quid that they can have a bit of fun with, and they can maybe play in the semi-pro divisions or Cap 220s and this kind of thing. And overall, going through every one of these prize pools, guys, would take us about an hour itself. We're at 1:15 at the moment. But one thing that does strike me is every competition is get a healthy amount of between 2,000 to 5,000 entrants, across the whole place, So I think one thing I would just throw out as an observation to this, and I'll get your guys' thoughts on the limited price pools as you see them here, head count versus numbers. Is it feels like I think we're going to get a lot of people this game week and then going forward who have been really frustrated in limited because they've just been snowed under the power stacks with the huge XPs or anything. So it's great to see, you know, a lot of good competition across so many divisions, 2, 3,000, 7,000, 5,000, 1,000, you know. Any thoughts from you guys on these?
You got anything, Hank?
No, I was just going to say, like, the numbers look pretty. I'm looking at 21,000 in All Star. That's, I mean, I know we've got probably close to that and maybe exceeded that at times, but I can't remember seeing 21,000 for a little while. So that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're playing it, then it's not great because, you know, more players playing. But yeah, 2.5K cards, like, you're still looking at like a 10% sort of, you know, prize distribution. It's not like out of like sync with anywhere else. It's just, you know, there's just more entrants, you know, compared to, you know, the higher up divisions in that sense. But 19,000 in cap 220 is big, nearly 18,000 in cap 240, and just under 11K in cap 270. So these are really healthy numbers. I gotta be honest. Like, I've not seen multiples of 5-digit sort of numbers in limited for a while. So I know this, you know, this is the kind of the first weekend of all the cap modes and stuff. So I guess, you know, it will sort of take you with a pinch of salt. But no, this looks really, really interesting. 8,000 in Challenger for 870 prizes. It's all in sync. That's, you know, it's still basically 10% of the players are going to win cards. So it's not as if, like, you know, things look massively like lopsided and like they don't look interesting to sort of enter. You've still got your 10% sort of win, you know, prize distribution. So I think they look really healthy, to be honest.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I was going to say as well, Harry, while you're on that screen, do you want to pull up cap 240 and 270 unlimited? Because the 240 one there's got 17,000 right behind All Star. Obviously, that's where we're going to be getting £5 crumbs of Ethereum as well as like whatever else is rewarded in here. So 17,000 entrants going after that. It'll be really interesting to see how many win a fiver, you know, out of 17,000.
Yes,
it would. Yeah, and I'm interested to see. Like, I'm one of the in the rare version, I'm one of the ones that don't have, like, I'm not playing a goalkeeper in there. So I'd be interested to see of those, you know, 18,000 in cap 240 limited, how many of them are sort of 4-man stacks rather than 5. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever get the data. Maybe later to be able to get that up. Maybe when the game week closes. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what numbers we're talking about there. Maybe half, or do you think that's too high?
Oof, I'm not. Well, it could be as many. I don't know. I think. Yeah, tough. Could be as many, mate. Could be. We'll have to see. Like you say, when after the game week closes, I'm sure we can pull that data up. One thing I would say is I think there's going to be. I think this will be like one of the only weeks. Actually, maybe not quite, but I think there's going to be a bit of a shift where people switch from putting their team in All Star Limited to cap 270. Because like, there's double the amount of entrants in All Star Limited. I know you haven't got a cap, but I reckon quite a few of those entrants would probably fall under 270. And obviously, you can win the rare cards in the cap 270, and obviously still get your Star Limited. And the rare cards extend down to 40th, whereas in All Star, obviously, you've only got limited podium. So, although you do get 100 Star Limiteds in All Star, whereas you only get 40 in cap 270. So, yeah, I think we might see more people just because, like Quinny says, you're not going to run into so many of those really high power, high XP stacks in cap 270 as you are in All Star in limited region. I think we might see more people. And again, something I was saying earlier this week is like when Underdog first came out, Underdog Rare, like not many people prioritized it or saw it as like a priority competition. And there was like, for the first couple of game weeks, there was like 2,000 or 3,000 entrants. And then when people realized like how, you know, not easy, but how achievable it was to win Star Rares in that competition, like everyone switched focus and there was 8, 9, 10,000 entrants in that competition. I think we might see a bit of that in terms of regionals in limited and the cap 270 tournament there.
I think I listened to the podcast, Josh. I was doing something, I can't remember what it was, a stream or a member section or something, and right before it, or right as we got into it, somebody right away was like, "Oh, did you see Tekker and Josh's new video? It's quite good for you know, like listening to your guys' attitudes on the cap modes and that kind of thing." And I heard you mentioning, you know, that what you were mentioning, and I think so many people are going to move in so many different directions from one another that we might get a wee bit of a a stampede like you're suggesting from like maybe All Star being 21,000, maybe next week it's 15, and then cap 270 or cap 240 is like 25. I think that could happen, but I think outside of maybe those two huge ones, I think there's going to be like all sorts of migration like every week from cap 240 to challenger to under 23 to champion and all that kind of thing, because fixtures making so much now, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's quite a lot of it might be dictated by what players you have at the higher divisions, or like predominantly. Because if you've got super rares, you sort of just putting them where they fit. Like I've got a super rare team in cap 270 this week, and again, I think that tournament has been underpopulated. Basically, there's just under 200 entrants for 40 prizes, essentially, or 34 prizes.
Yeah.
And obviously you've got the threshold in cap 240, but there's only 600 entrants for the same amount of prizes. So I think again, like we could see a bit of a shift there, but obviously lots of people want to pick up the $100 for the super threshold. But I think like at those sorts of levels, you sort of just putting your teams in where it fits within the salary cap. Whereas at the limited and maybe to some extent the rare levels, people can buy pieces to trade in that are the ones they want. But yeah, I do think you're correct. I think we'll probably see, as the gameplay unfolds and we see what's sort of most effective, we'll see people putting bits all over the place and trying to get their lineups in the best spots.
Sure. We'll take a look at the super rare prize pools again, but I'm just going to drop out some fist bumps. We do get some heroes and some legends joining us in the live chat. Channy Sports is here along with Hey Mai, Moldy, me, SSV, Charlie Dunbar made it, Santalis, good to see you, Max Engelin, and Leo55, good to see you. Rico man, my man, Marcuson is out for the rest of the season. Is that what he said? Out for the rest of the season. Ouch. We've got one for you, Josh. Listen to this. He reckons, where is he? Peppian, Bassey will probably lose his place to Weindal at Ajax.
Yeah, I mean, well, Bassey was on the bench last game. And they won 4-1. I don't really see why he should get in, to be honest. So yeah, I'd be behind that. I think Bassey will be on the bench again this week.
If we go and start to, before I go to predicted 11s, we'll have a look at the super rare prize pool. Right, this is what excites me, and I know it doesn't excite the majority of people that are here, but I definitely want to have a wee peek at it with you because I'm really excited about my teams this game week. I cannot contain it. So Josh made a great point on the 270 thing about up here as well in terms of the numbers and all that kind of thing. With the gallery I've got, I'm always chasing the top. I'm always looking for that double star podium, and we've got it this game week. For the rares. And what I've managed to do this game week is I've still got my Celtic guys out, of course, but I'm going proper All-Star, I'm going proper FC Barcelona, playing the best guys with the best fixtures that are likely to start. And I'm playing new goalkeeper Manone in goals, and I'm putting Captain Braze Mendes in there. He's at home to Valladolid, alongside that Celtic spine of Taylor, McGregor, and Furuhashi. And
Nice.
I think that's a dancer. Manone's at home till at bottom of the table. They've signed a backup guy that maybe he's 90% on and play sharper. The lineups only came out this morning. I'm crossing my fingers. It's a wee bit of a gamble, but the keeper starts. I think I'm good to go, man. I'm hot to trot. And there's 50 cards paid out there now, and there's 329 entrants. So in terms of head count, it's going to be a fun game week for that team, no matter what. I think,
Yeah, absolutely. I think just on that, Quinny, like there's 27 places that awarded a tier 2 super or above. So, you're nearly getting 10% on that, aren't you? So that's, I think, if you've got a nice side there, and again, that is going to, at super as we go up the levels, the effect's going to compound with these extra tournaments.
Yeah,
like it doesn't look like a lot, but the way specialist was set out really like locked people out of playing it if they didn't have those two L15 U40s, especially in super rare and unique. And now we've got the cap modes. It gives people more scope to play, because if you might have something that fits inside 240 cap, which is like, 547 L15s, but that actually wouldn't have worked in specialist at all. So they're just stuck it in all-star. So again, you are getting a bit more variety, I think, in where people are playing, which is obviously good for you with your nice stack there.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping so. I was listening to Sorare Data this week. They had AJ on. And it's nice listening to somebody that's like a big power whale at him, and he's definitely going to have, and I think a lot of guys up that end are going to have a lot of headaches on where to prioritise and whatnot. And I'm hoping I can maybe sneak in there. In Cap 240, of course, I'm chasing that £100 worth of, or $100 worth of Ethereum. There's a unique on the podium. There's a couple of tier ones up there as well. But otherwise, I was saying this, I think, Harry, when we opened the week up, that it just looks like an old D2 prize pool. So even though it's not that exciting, I'm kind of used to playing with this prize pool already and being moderately excited when a team does well. So quite happy to go with that. And
Especially
this
with
team,
the ETH on the, as the threshold as well.
big time. So I'm managing to get my La Liga guys in here of Soria, Maffeo, Elena and Unal, but they've not got great fixtures. And then I'm putting Tony Watt in as well. He's just transferred to St Mirren, come off the bench midweek, and Play Sharper has him at 50% to start. So it's a good cap team, I think, as long as they break 50-point average or so, we should be good for that. But then I did say to I avoided regions, but I did actually get a super rare Challenger Europe team out because on Play Sharper, I'm kind of going with Russ here. He reckons Big Charlie Mulgrew is 90% on to play, and that brings my wee cheeky unique into play. So I'm managing to get Marshall in goals, super rare, unique Mulgrew, midfielder Balikwisha, and then Celtic forwards Maeda and Rio. So wee bit of a loose one. There's a star prize up here as well, which isn't to be ignored. So those are the teams I'm super excited about. Get a bit of ETH into the gallery, and then two other teams that could run high and could run hot.
Yeah, I can't believe that there's just staying on the super rare topic, but of under 23s, there's a star super rare on the podium for under 23 super rare. So this is the first time that I've ever competed for a Jude, Killian, Haaland, Musiala, Pedri, Saka, Vinny super rare. This is not. I've been on the platform over 2 years. Not that I've played Super Rare for 2 years, but regardless, I've never been able to, compete for those because I've never played D1 and the Star Super under 23 players have always been in D1 in terms of prizes. So this has been just really, really refreshing. Basically, not to say that I'm going to win it, but at least I've got a ticket, and I'm just excited to sort of get stuck in there. I'll get that up now. I had a few contemplations. I'm leaving out Yari Vasharin super rare, who has a good fixture. They ought to be fair. I mean, Zaidu's away to Braga, but he seems a bit fixture proof right now. He's just smashing AAs for fun over the last few games. Mario's got a nice home fixture. Varela's got a really nice home fixture. Bayer's away to Norwich, which isn't amazing, but we're just going to roll with it. And then Big Gayton is at home to Shalawar. So it's it's probably not as good as it gets, but it's almost there in terms of what I've got super rare wise on offer. So you know what, I'm in it to win it. 125 users, and was that 33 prizes? I would take a tier 3 super rare if I had to, but a star super rare, just the fact that it's there. But that does, speaking about the AJ podcast yesterday with Sorare Data, I listened to it as well, and he was saying that D1 players or D1/D2 players are going to be putting their bigger super rare pieces now in D2 because of the star rare on offer there, especially in under 23s. So I'm prepared to be, up against the Haaland supers, the fucking Mbappe supers, all that sort of jazz. It's not going to be easy to sort of compete with. It's going to be a lot harder now that there's that carrot of the super rare, the star super rare on top of the podium. But, I'm in there. I'm in it to win it, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, good luck, Harry. I'm buzzing for you, mate. Hope it pays off. We've actually got a lot of comments now talking about teams and stuff, so we'll get properly to predicted 11s and we'll dive into a bit of Play Sharper. Somebody's asking about Celtic. We already kind of spoke about this. I expect Starfelt to play. Somebody's asking about Iwata. I would not expect him to play maybe a minute at the end if you really needed somebody to get 25 points for you, but beyond that, I wouldn't be counting on him. And I think somebody was talking about Starfelt coming in. I've got Starfelt to start as well. I think that's the most likely kind of situation there. We had I was away to get the Ajax team as well because we're talking about Wijndal and Bassey maybe changing the spots there. Play Sharper has that really Wrench, Timber, Alvarez, and Wijndal as a defence. I'm guessing that's what you're singing as well, Josh.
Yeah, I think Dilla's got this team pretty spot on, to be honest. The only question mark for me is if Bobby comes in for Kudus, but Kudus was man of the match last game, so I don't really expect it. I suppose Kudus could drop into midfield, but I think this team's just spot on, to be honest. I'm trying to pick holes in it to try and give some insight, but I don't think there's really much to pick holes in, to be honest. I think this will be what the lineup will be.
Part of the reason I'm so excited for this game week is there's a lot of power player teams that don't have great fixtures, and one of them this week is Feyenoord versus PSV. Huge game in Holland, of course. League standings at the moment is first versus fourth, And when I look at both of these teams, like they're covered in SO5 powerhouses, so it's good to see that maybe one of these teams will have a bunch of crap scores. Hopefully, do you guys have any guys in this match or anything to add on that?
I do, yeah. I've got Luke de Jong Super Rare in my Cap 270 Super Rare lineup, which is my priority Super Rare lineup this week, purely because he is the only Super Rare forward I have. That will change next week when we get Austria back, but for now, yeah, he's the one I've got. So, yeah, I've had to stick him in out of necessity, which is a bit of a shame, really, because the other 4 players in my team, Unstall, Proper, Wrench, and Robert Lubicic, have all got really nice fixtures. So, yeah, a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Maybe he gets a goal finally. We'll see.
Quinny, have a guess at who has the highest win probability percentage of all the teams in this game week without looking at well, it's not on my screen anyway. Go on.
I'm gonna say Porto.
They are 4th. No.
Oh, you got a guess, Josh?
I'd say AZ.
No, they are nowhere near it. Somehow.
Oh wow, they're home to Volendam.
Yeah, they're like, I know. No, away. They're away. To be fair, they're away.
Sorry, beg pardon.
Yeah, no, you're fine. They're like 15th on the list. Quinny, I'm not gonna. Well, no, almost gave it away. Then it happened like 2 weeks ago. It was the same situation. Can you remember? Somebody was top of the. Or this team were top of the
PSG.
Is it Twente?
The complete
it's
opposite
Rangers.
of Celtic.
Oh, Rangers.
At home to Ross County, 82%. They're the only team this game week that has an above 80 win probability percentage.
Well, let's have a look at the Rangers
78.
team because they've actually just made some transfer windows. They've got some cards now.
Okay.
So I've got the team up here.
Todd Cantwell's in, isn't he?
No Cantwell, no Raskin, it looks like, for today or for the weekend.
Okay.
But Tillman's on to start. It looks like Tillman and Cantwell look to be sharing a spot here in the predicted 11, so maybe that's going to be difficult. Sakala and Cantwell maybe as well. Hard to see. But yeah, none of the new boys are in, but I thought, that's an interesting one we can maybe pick up on. Since Rangers at home at Ross County. Yeah, because the reason Rangers have got such a high win percentage is because they also have the referees helping them, and they're at home. So so of course they're gonna win. They'll get 3 penalties or something. And I joke, right? But see, if you look at the last 2 or 3 Rangers games, there's been all sorts of crazy stuff, like people sent off. We have VAR in the division, and it's a pure blatant mistake, and then they appeal it and it gets overturned and stuff. So I am loosely joking, but it is like all good jokes, it's based in truth, Yeah,
100%. Quinny, if you don't mind, just popping over to my screen, just because I've got the Sorare data matchups on, just so we could maybe go through a couple of them and go through the lineups as well as we sort of scan through. But yeah, Benfica, basically the best fixture on paper at home to Casapia this game week. They smashed midweek. I'd struggle to see anything different this week. I mean, Casapia are no mugs. They're like 6th in the league. They got promoted last season, and they've had some decent results, to be fair. But yeah, it is still Benfica at home. It'd be hard to see outside of a 2-3-4 nil. They might concede. Who knows? And then Ajax, Porto, and then Celtics. You've got like 4 challenger teams in 5 if you want to count Rangers, even though they're not licensed. You got 5 out of 5 challenger teams. So can we expect some monster challenger scores this week, Josh?
Yeah, definitely. From my data, which is slightly different, I think, to the matchup screen that we have, I've got AZ, Ajax, and Celtic as the top 3 expected goals. Like their expected goals should be the highest of the game week. And then in defence, I've got Celtic, Sporting, and Benfica as the top 3 defences this game week in terms of how much expected XGA they should have. So yeah, I think we're probably going to see quite a challenger orientated or heavy game week essentially.
Just a lot of huge teams there, eh? Even Man United, Napoli. There's a lot of power ones right across the board, I think, isn't there?
So we go through like 5.
Oh, I've lost both the guys. I'm sure they'll be back in a second. Don't know what happened there. Sometimes it happens when I've got some guests in that the system just sometimes kicks them out. But Harry will be back in a second, I'm sure. I just need to tell Josh he just needs to rejoin. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for hanging with me through the wee technical glitch. So there's a bunch of you here in the live chat, by the way. Quinny, you doing a reward stream today, or will it be just a video? I recorded some stuff from going to the game. We finished 4th. I'm not actually. Will we have a wee peek at that? I might be back on the podium after an Opta check. Who knows? But I think I've just about finished 4th, sadly, rather than getting us into. Oh, Sorare data's glitching on me. 2 seconds. I'll check on Sorare. Live. Yeah. I'm still sitting in 4th, it looks like. So I don't think that's going to change. I think we're past all the Opta reviews. So what I was going to do is just record that, and it's going to go into like the game week video. I built my teams with Hendo on a video. It's not been out yet. We went to the game. All the good stuff that's kind of came throughout. So there won't be anything from the channel today in terms of rewards, but keep your eyes open. Maybe Monday or Tuesday next week. There'll be like a full kind of midweek compilation thing. And also as well, we've not quite got to it yet. We'll wait until Josh and that come back in. But I've got tickets to go and see Man City versus Spurs at the Tottenham Stadium this weekend. Thanks to the guys at Sorare. Thanks, fist bump to the guys at Sorare for hooking us up. Josh will be there. Sam Tai will be there. There's a bunch of guys from the Sorare community. Hoodwink's going to be there. MDJ. I'm forgetting all the names of who's going to be there now, but there's going to be about half a dozen of us or so. And it's going to be a great time, a great crack. If you're here to hopefully win a card with us today on the giveaway, this is the tweet that you need to get involved in. Is it this one? Oh, no, I'll just go back to this page, sorry, where we lost the guys from. It's this tweet here. If you go onto Twitter, at Quinny3001, game week deadline stream, 1 p.m. UK time. See you there, fist bump, little bell icon with the link to the stream that we're on the now. If you could like it, retweet it, all that good stuff, guys, goes a long way to supporting the channel, and you will be entered to win a card live on stream today. Thank you very much to everyone that is doing that with us. And yeah, I've not got the little notifications to say the guys are back in the house. Link didn't work. Okay, I'm probably going to need to generate a new one then. So guys, please bear with me for a moment. Generate a new link. Done it. Okay, cool. Let me 2 seconds, guys. I just need to go and get the guys back in. This should work okay. New link, and then guest 2 for Josh. Let's go and get him a new link as well. New link. Beautiful. There we go. Guys should be with us momentarily. Now, I'm exposed here, guys. You can see how the screen is built without the lads here, so we hope to get them back in. There's 140 of you here, by the way. I can't check how many people have liked the stream or not, or if we're at a good level or not. But if you could like the stream, if you haven't done so already, it goes a long way to just helping other people find the stream who can come and join the party and get stuck into all the good stuff. We're looking at predicted 11. Somebody was asking about Enzo. We're just looking at how good Benfica look for this game week. We'll get stuck into exactly how those teams are looking out for this game week as well in terms of the predicted 11. I'll probably go to Benfica first because somebody was asking about Enzo, and I know Enzo's not at Benfica anymore, but it'll segue us in because those were powerful teams for SO5, and of course Enzo used to be at Benfica. So Benfica post Enzo. I've still got Florentino Luis and Chiquinho in midfield, and Arunes looks to be coming in here. A front three of Neres, Gonçalo Guedes, and João Mario is going to be very, very formidable, I think, this game week. Gonçalo Guedes being a midfielder card probably holds him back ever so slightly. Takes me and Harry into our own stream. Oh, okay. That is weird. So let me try this again. That is interesting how the guys are not. So let's generate a new link. Copy. And we'll go again. This is so bizarre, guys. Sorry for the technical glitch. And again, thanks for everyone bearing with me through this. And yeah, I'll try and get the guys back in the house. Generate new link. Copy. Get to Josh. Or maybe this new link is somehow tied to like a new stream. And because we're still live on the old thing. I hope that wouldn't be the case. But I've sent you both 2 links again if you can hear me wherever you are. I might even just have to maybe need to charge on old school 1-man style. Hearts looking very solid as well this weekend. Hearts at home at Dundee United are huge favourites for the game. Let me just sort this page out, sorry guys, because I just need to there we go, boom boom. Right, okay, so Hearts himself, oh sugar, not that. Sorry guys, I've got Twitter open so that I can, oh nope, not that either. Play sharper, there we go. Awesome possum. We're figuring it out as we go, guys. We're problem solving on the road as we go. But so we had the Benfica team up there. I'm going to go and open up the Premier League teams since we've not got to that yet. And where are we going? Right, okay, so if you're doing the draft competition, the Premier League draft, then there's lots of different things going on this game week in terms of, everyone's coming into it brand new. Who knows what the teams are going to be? As we're going now, there's probably been some news out there in the Twitter sphere from the embargo, the watershed ending. So if you're catching any news out there, drop it in the live chat and I'll include it in the stream. It feels like the guys are probably been kicked out here, so I don't know if I'm going to get them back in. Apologies for that, guys. And I'll endeavour to maybe try and get them back in again. But as I say, I don't want to bore you guys. We've been going for 40 minutes or so. The deadline is in an hour and 20 minutes. I've got my teams built. I don't know about yous. But we're going to have a look at the Chelsea team because some of yous are wondering, is Enzo going to play? And I don't know if we've got it. We do. Now, it looks like, according to S. Farragan here, who's the latest expert update for the Premier League on Play Sharper, he's got Lewis Hall at 60% and Enzo at 40%. Considering how much money they've spent on him, I wouldn't be surprised if he went in. It is a coin toss situation. No one's going to say definitively at this point that he is starting. It looks like Mudryk will be in from the beginning. Havertz is starting to get some good AA under Graham Potter. Ziyech and Mason Mount coming in. Now, Mason Mount's L15 is 43, so he could be a very good pick in this team because Chelsea at home at Fulham. It's a West London derby, but Chelsea in a much better position than Fulham, I think. Oh, no, maybe not, actually. Where are Fulham? Oh, no, they're not. Oh, wow. Actually, it's a vice versa. So, interesting game. Fulham are, they're not odds on to win this. Of course, it is very much Chelsea. But I think Mason Mount was Harry's pick in one of the builds that we did. And, yeah, he could be on for a great game against Fulham. The Fulham team looks at Mitrovic, De Cordova-Reid, along with Andreas Pereira and Willian in attack. Harrison Reed and Joao Palhinha, formerly of Sporting Lisbon in midfield. Robinson, Ream, Diop and Tete make up the defence with Leno in goal. So that could be a really interesting game. Jonathan Gargi is saying it's really interesting that Solomon is still not getting a game. Gaza reckons that Enzo's going to start and get an assist. I can see that. Harry, fist bump, thanks for joining us. But yeah, I could see it happening, no problem. This is just the way it goes in the Premier League. A big January signing comes in, gets thrown in at home for their debut, and they make a big impression. I've seen it happen so many times, and I would not be surprised to see it again. But it is a coin toss on him starting or not. Even from the bench, because of decisive action carries 60 points no matter when it happens. If you've got him, it's maybe worth a play. Elsewhere in England, like I mentioned, I will be going... Where is England? I've just lost it. I'll be going to Man City versus Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, or whatever they're calling it. And Antonio's Conte team are a little bit on the ropes now in 5th position. Hugo Lloris, Christian Romero, Dyer and Davis looks to be the defence. In midfield, we have a spread here of Emerson Royale, Bentancur, Højbjerg and Perisic. And in attack, Kulusevski, who's maybe the new flavour of the month of under-23 forwards, along with Heung-min Son and Harry Kane, is a very formidable attack. But Pep Guardiola's Man City will be rocking in, and look at this formation. It's all over the shop, but that's just the way Pep plays, isn't it? A quasi-back three, as it were, of Ake, Akanji and Laporte. Rico Lewis in that right-back kind of overload midfielder spot. Rodrigo, the AA monster. And then in attack, it looks to be Grealish, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Mahrez. And then the spearhead of that attack, Erling Braut Haaland, the goal machine that is. And the L15 being 57 points is great value. If Grealish is on for 80% here, and if Grealish does start at 50 points, he's maybe not a bad shout, because he could be multi-decisive capable on form if he's on from the start. It's just part of the problem with Man City is getting the team right, isn't it? Let's have a look at the Man United team, because I know they've got one of the best fixtures this game week. Everyone, or a lot of fans around the world, love Man United, and I know I should stop saying Sporting Lisbon. Hey, I know how it goes with the Lisboas and how they feel about that. I can't help it. But Man United will have De Gea in goals, a back four of born again Wan-Bissaka, Varane, the Butcher Martinez, and then Shaw. Midfield looks to be Casemiro and Fred coming in alongside Anthony, Bruno, and Rashford, with Martial being the spearhead. Maybe Weghorst, but probably Martial is the thoughts at the moment. So yeah, pretty strong Man United team. That looks like a team that could score a goal or two and not concede too many. Odsonne Edouard is odds on to start for Palace in attack, with Eze, Olise and Ayew in support. This looks like a really formidable attack line on the break. Jeffrey Schlupp and Chick Doucouré, good midfield partnership there. Centre halves, by the way, Guy and Richards, very good young guys. Guaita, an old favourite of mine, goalkeeper from times gone by, and Joe Ward and Tyrick Mitchell. functional fullback. So yeah, good team from Palace. I don't know if Man United are going to run over them. They're probably quite heavily favoured to win the game, but this Palace attack in transition could be dangerous. And Edward, L15 of 43, he could just get it decisive and Rocky in 60. And for 43 points, it'd be well worth it. Ayew at 42 is probably a safer bet, because I think generally when Palace do well, Ayew is more likely involved than not. So yeah, quite interesting there. And yeah, let me know, guys, what you're prioritising. We were doing, Moldy, my man, Moldy's gave us some cards for the giveaway, so we can actually give away like 4 cards for people that are interacting with the tweet today, okay? So we've got 4 cards now, donated by Moldy, fist bump, thank you very much. And who donated the other one again? I think it was Gaza. It was Gaza, yeah. So we've got 4 cards to give away for the stream today. If you want to come and support the stream on Twitter, it's at Quinny3001. And then it's this stream here, game week deadline stream, 1 p.m. UK time. See you there. Like and retweet and just let people know we're here now and you're having a great time, getting the greatest intel right before the game week closes. We've got 4 cards to give away for random for anyone who's here now that gets involved in that tweet. So make sure you get over there and do that. Josh Forth reckons Weghorst is more likely to start. I would think the manager would probably be more inclined to go with that target man and think about set pieces against Crystal Palace. So I think Josh Forth is probably right here. When you've got Anthony and Rashford in support, you've got pace on the break. You maybe don't necessarily need Martial to do that for you. So yeah, I think this is going to be a 1 or 2-0 game, maybe a 2-1 affair, something like that. But yeah, definitely one of the big games from the week. In England elsewhere for the Premier League, is there any other games that really make headlines? Newcastle at home to West Ham is going to have a lot of people paying attention to that. Same with Burnley. Let's have Brighton, I beg your pardon. Let's have a look at Brighton at home to Bournemouth again. A very strong fixture for Brighton this game week. And Estupiñán, low L15, only 41 points. Same with Veltman. And then who else do we have looking to start here? Sarmiento, Mitoma on 54, Solly March 56. Danny Welbeck up front in 42 could be a great shout. This is the sort of game Danny Welbeck could get double decisives, a goal and assist or something like that. And for 42 points, nailed on to start, it seems. That could be a great one in the Premier League draft. I would definitely not overlook Danny Welbeck, as much as I'm not his biggest fan most of the time. Everton Arsenal is an interesting one. Sean Dyche obviously just coming in at Everton. They need to really arrest their terrible form. They're sitting in 18th at the moment. Arsenal but flying high, looking to win their first Premier League title in a lifetime here, going away to Goodison. And I think we're going to see some classic 4-4-2 Sean Dyche. Pickford, Coleman, Tarkowski, Cody and Milochenko, or Michaelenko, as it's called, in the left back. Midfield looks to be Iwobi, Ganagay, Onana, and Dwight McNeil. Up front, Calvert-Lewin and Demarai Gray. This just looks like a Burnley team, doesn't it? I know there's a few players there, Tarkowski and Dwight McNeil, but even the formation, the setup, and how you imagine they're going to play through this game, this is going to be Burnley 101. And can Arsenal handle that? Maybe not, by the way. Maybe not. I'm playing Saka in my team. He's 90% nailed on, 61 L15. He's quite expensive. But otherwise, I think some of these Arsenal guys might be a bit risky this week, because the sort of game Everton are going to play, they're going to force Arsenal to lose possession a lot. They're going to be involved in duels and humping the ball long as well. They're going to have to go longer to try and break into Burnley, you know, in transition, turning over quickly, that kind of thing, as well as set pieces. So it might not be a great SO5 game for Arsenal. Could be a great SO5 game for the defenders of Everton, who are going to be very busy. And if you've got somebody that can maybe contribute to the attack, like maybe a Seamus Coleman here, L15 is 40 points. That could be pretty useful as well. And that pretty much takes us round, I think, the good and the great of the predicted Premier League 11s. If there's any team you'd want us to scratch into, let me know and we'll go back and have a look at it. I'm maybe eager to have a look at Villa, because Villa are always an interesting team to look at. Because I know they made some signings and stuff towards the end. Doesn't look like any of the new signings will make the team, who are playing Leicester. Leicester, on the other hand, again, wow, look at that back line. It's absolutely shredded to pieces, by the way. That could be a really good game for Villa under Unai Emery. Quite a capable midfield there. Good attacking players in that defence. Amartey, Castagna and Luke Thomas. Wout Faes I like, but he's prone to an error at this level. And the midfield is very good. Patson Daka is decent up front as well. But yeah, I think, wow, that defence is just shredded, man. Ravaged by injury, probably. We'll have a look at Wolves, because I'm interested in that. Martinelli will murder Coleman. Perhaps. You're probably right, buddy. The number of teams are just not the fixture list. My cards are playing this game week. Give me a heart attack then. Leeds. We'll have a look at Leeds next then. Noah Linkett, fist bump. Thanks for joining us, my man. So the Wolves team looks to be under Lopetegui taking some shape here. Now, they've got Cunha 75% on the start. I'd love to see that. Sarabia, new signings coming in. And look at this midfield, by the way. Lamina, Neves and Nunes, that could be a real force in the Premier League midfield-wise if they all perform. Moutinho to supplement Lamina there for a bit of creativity. The defence is maybe not the best, but I know these guys all play well individually and have their moments, as same with Jose Sa. But yeah, this is a really interesting Wolves team. In Liverpool, will have their work cut out for them. No Van Dijk, no Konate, so it's going to be Matip and Gomez. Both their L15s are really short. Maybe you fancy Liverpool in this game. I wouldn't. Naby Keita is coming into this game, L15 27. And that could be awesome. Harvey Elliott, Salah and Gakpo in attack. This could be a game for Wolves. If you're after a banana peel, an upset type of game, Wolves team looks strong here. And Lopetegui at home, this game could be 1-0 Wolves. That's the sort of game Lopetegui would have them play. And I wouldn't be surprised to see that get over the line. And we'll look at Leeds, since we had a shout in the chat to have a look at the Leeds there away to Nottingham Forest. Navas looks to come straight into the team here with Aurier, Arnaud Bolle, Worrell and Renan Lodi making up quite a continental defence here for for Forest. Danilo, Remo Freuler, Mangala and Scarpa make up the midfield. Brennan Johnson and Surridge up top. For Leeds, it looks like they'll have Meslier in goal, Luke Ayling, Liam Cooper, Maxi Wober and Pascal Strujic in defence. In midfield, no place yet for McKennie, but Marco Rocca, Adams and Brendan Aronson complete that triangle they've been playing a lot, along with Harrison and Sinisterra on the wings, with Bamford being that spearhead. Maybe we see some minutes for Jorginho Rutter as well. Quite a nice Leeds team, by the way. And I think, I love Mark Rocca. I'm a big fan of him. I don't know how he's been doing in the Prem, but I think McKennie, Adams and Aronson is going to be a fantastic Premier League midfield. High energy, very creative, good work ethic. And this is going to be a fun game. The bookies have got the odds quite well split. No obvious winner here. No clear one-sided affair as it was. So yeah, across Europe, guys, I'm not too sure what else to jump into for predicted 11. So if there's anything you'd want to see, let us know. Frankfurt at home to Berlin is a huge game for the game week. Murani's on to start. So is Kamada. Jesper Lindstrom, L1544, he's always decisive, capable, and Hertha Berlin are just always conceding goals. They really are. It's practically a given. So if you could get a forward like Lindstrom in here, maybe Götze, Kamada, maybe a wee bit of that is something to look at. I'm just going to come back and sit and chill with you for a second, guys. If you want to win a card today, we're giving away 4. If you want to participate in the live stream today, just head over to Twitter, 23,001. This is the tweet here. Like, retweet, comment. Let us know what's going on. Let people know that we're live and we're loud and we're here at the moment. Unfortunately, we've lost our special guest, but we'll endeavour to get them back and we'll get the gremlins out of the system. Just try to catch up with all the live chats. There's been a bunch of stuff going on here. But I think that kind of wraps up predicted 11s for us. We've been through prize pools and everything. I've shown you a little glimpse into my teams already. Not that he's come here for that, but I'll show you some of the other ones I've got as well, because it's going to be a huge, huge weekend. Had to check in on the American midfield trio. No, yeah, we did have to check on that. Quinny, are you going solo? On the stream, it feels like it now, certainly, but I will try and get the lads back in. We've given that a bit of time to breathe, okay? So I'm going to go and get them some links, and we'll see if we can get them. We'll see if we can get them back in. So that's Harry. We'll see if we can get the guys involved again. So there's Harry. Oh, sugar. And then let's try and get Josh a link set up again. And then we'll see if we can get the lads back in one last time. Maybe the system was a wee bit freaking out. We had Josh and Harry. It's like, what's going on? I'm not used to having 2 guests in, just the one. So I've sent the codes out to the guys. I think they're listening anyway. So I'll give it a wee minute on this broken screen. I'll maybe move myself into the middle just so it feels a bit better. I'll move myself back over when they get in. If they get back in. Get them boys back. We want them back in. The more people, the better, guys. That's the way I think of it. And I was really excited that Josh was up for coming in and tagging in on the stream today. Get involved on Twitter, guys. Let everyone know that we're here. Comments, that we're live and loud, and we're building amazing teams, and we're going to win some prizes and all that good stuff, guys. Get Channy on. I could probably try and get Channy on, but these links aren't a wee bit glitchy. But no good, mate. It takes me into my own stream. Yeah, I think it's maybe Donald ducked on us because I think the system's just glitched on us. Sorry, guys. I would probably need to end the stream and restart it to get the lads back in, and I just don't want to mess you around. Will we do it? Will we do it? There's no guarantee that'll even work either. I don't know why it's not working. It's such a pain in the bum. It's such an absolute pain in the bum. I don't know why it refuses to get the guys back on. But or maybe I wonder. Let me try this, right? Let me try a new one altogether. So where's Where's the guests? Sorry, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. This is for your benefit. Hopefully, if you enjoyed having the guys on, of course. Add a new source. Then we'll do that as all the 2s. Copy link for that. We'll send this to Harry first. We'll see if we can get Harry back in. This should hopefully work. It just means I'm going to be all over the place building the page again. We'll be doing that live on stream, but it's not going to be much of an issue as long as we get the guys back in. And then collab cam, add source, add a new source, and we'll put this as all the 3s for Josh. Copy link. We'll send it to Josh, and hopefully, that's a good one. So, yeah, I'll need to fix the screen when they come back on, guys. The new deadline is messing with everything. The internet is melting. The internet is breaking, guys. That we're all here ready for the deadline. It doesn't feel like any news is coming through the live chat in terms of any stuff that we've had from any of the press conference, embargo watershed being lifted. Yeah. Excellent. It's about 52, about 60 of you like the stream. It's hard to tell from where I'm sitting, but there's over 150 of you here, guys. The more of you that like it, the better chance you've got of getting a winning team, number one. And number two, the better chance we've got of more people joining the stream who have got that intel, who can help us. We're 1 hour away from the deadline to getting us the best teams possible. And for your team and for mine and for everyone. So we can go and win some prizes out there for some SO5. Live and loud, a human alien. Love to see it, my man. And yeah, love it. I'm kind of out of breath. I just want to try and get the guys back in. I'm still going to sit here for a wee second and we'll try and get them back involved. And what I'll do is what's going on here? Oh, what's going on here? Sorry, guys. What's going on here? I've received an offer. I'm not sure if it's... Yeah, it's someone else is donating another card. Thank you very much. So I think we've now got 5 cards to give away, which is lovely. 5 limited cards that we'll give away to people interacting with that tweet today at the end of the stream. I fancy Big Joe Lewis to smash a 70 plus this weekend, says Score. I've got a feeling you've maybe got a few Joe Lewises you're trying to offload. And obviously we've got Jay Gorter in town now. So what is the Aberdeen predicted team? Do we have Jay Gorter that comes straight in to make a debut? Or is Joe Lewis going to hang on for the Motherwell game? Let's have a look at it. So Gorter's at 60% to come straight in. Score, I know you're an Aberdeen fan. What's your opinion on that? It looks like we'll have Ross McCrory, Angus McDonald, Matty Pollock, and Johnny Hayes in defence. I've just acquired myself a Liam Scale super rare, and he's not going to be in the bloody team. How typical is that? But otherwise, yeah, the rest of the Aberdeen team, I suppose you could pick it. And the Motherwell team, if you're interested in it. Paul McGinn will play, Liam Kelly, Ricky Lamy, Callum Slattery, Riku Danzaki is making his debut. Ross Tierney could play. Van Veen will be up front. So, interesting Motherwell team there. Just checking my notifications to see if the lads are back in. No, I'm not getting any notifications to say that they've joined us. Got a feeling we've maybe lost them. Now, this happened the first time that I had Harry on, and then it didn't really ever happen again. So we'll just need to make sure we get Josh back, and then I don't think it'll happen again once the gremlins get kicked out the system, you know. How bad is it to put a Bada captain in under 23, Quinny? I can't captain anyone else. Jonathan, I would captain him gladly because he's got the same, you know it's like with a Bada. Whether he starts or whether he doesn't, he's only going to influence the match really for 20 minutes, whether that's from the start or not. And that score he's going to get, if he gets it, is going to be like 70 or something because he'll be getting a goal, he'll be completing some duels or anything. And so, yeah, I think he's a boomer bust play. If he doesn't get the decisive, your team's done anyway. It's not going to go far. So I don't mind backing him. Danzaki played against us midweek, was hopeless, says Ian Sorare. And Ian is a fan of St Johnstone, for anyone that wants the context around that. Make myself a wee bit bigger since there's no one else here now. Bass, good to see you, my man. Gorter is a talented keeper, had one bad game and never got the chance again at Ajax. With young Ajax, he played like a beast, loving it. Quinny, what do you think about Giakoumakis? We've just bought him. I hope he's going to do amazing for Atlanta United. I think he could do better. He's got the potential to do better than Joseph, and I know that's saying a lot, but he's got a better attitude. He's just as clinical. His injury record since he's been at Celtic has probably been better than Joseph's has been. But I think, yeah, if Atlanta have got their act together, you know, they've got Robinson back from fitness and some of their players, Almada and whatever, Giakoumakis could be an absolute killer in MLS, so I think it'll be good. I keep captaining McGregor only for him not to do anything, Alex Wilson. I know that pain, buddy. I normally, he's a good guy to captain, but you really need the decisive for that captain play to work out. Weasel Mount, I will be in worse shape after tomorrow. Isak being out has forced my hand into Abada. Yeah, so there's no Isak then for Newcastle. We didn't open the Newcastle team earlier, so we'll have a wee peek at that. And then I'll maybe show you some of my teams or something, guys, as we hang out here. Am I the only one who can't use my draft swaps? Oh, I'll have a wee look at that as well. I've only tried to use those guys in draft itself. Giakoumakis is an insane striker, probably going to be the league top goal scorer. I could see it happening quite easily. But yeah, the Newcastle team looks to be Pope, Trippier, Schär, Botman and Byrne. I think that's been very ever-present this season. Longstaff, Willock and Joe Linton make up the midfield. These are all 90% starters. Almiron, Callum Wilson and ASM, Alan Saint-Maximin, look to be the front three here. There's a bit of a chance that Isak is going to return from his injury. I think he's been injured. And the West Ham team, 3-4-3, they're going with Ogbonna, Kerr and Aguerd with Fabianski in defence, goalkeeper. Midfield spread of Emerson, Rice, Paqueta and Kufal, very interesting. And then an attack of Benrahma, Antonio and Bowen. Could be quite an open game. If anyone's going to score against Newcastle, it's going to be a team that throws the kitchen sink at it, like West Ham are probably going to set up to do. So could be an interesting game, and I really don't want Newcastle to keep that clean sheet because I don't really have any Newcastle players. Nobody against me. Oh, it's a concussion protocol, is it? Jesus will score more. Yeah, probably. Jesus Ferreira. Yeah, he probably will. Hey, well, it depends on the state of Dallas, to be quite honest with you, because I think they've recruited quite well, but Atlanta have got the firepower, man. If those guys are fit and available. I know Luis Araujo has been linked back to Brazil, I think, actually, over the last week or so. As an MLS fan, I avoid Atlanta players. Their field is an injury factory. Jodeci, I do echo that sentiment, but it's hard to avoid them when they keep getting such good-looking players, SO5-wise, like Almada, Giakoumakis, and a few others, But yeah, they are prone to a couple of injuries, it must be said. But yeah. Oh, we've got another, guys, I think we've got another donation coming in. I think we might have 6 cards to give away now, which is lovely. Thanks very much, guys, for yous. Yeah, we do. Lovely. It's a rookie as well. SR Dunbar, Charlie Dunbar. Fist bump. Thanks very much, my man. So I think we've got 6 cards to give away now, which will be good fun at the end of the stream as well. And yeah, awesome. Joseph only had 1 big injury, but he never recovered from it, and his attitude sucked, and that really was a big part of it, I think. What is happening with Peru's league? First 2 games are suspended. I think Milan Scout, there's like social unrest in Peru. Like people are rioting and stuff like that. I don't really know what's going on, but I don't think it's anything football related. I think it's more political. Civil unrest. Joe Ducey said it in the chat there. So yeah. So I redone all my teams this morning, guys. I must admit, I had a lovely time this morning building my teams one at a time and thinking about, normally at this time I'd be scrambling. You've got the school run in the morning, stuff's going on, get maybe some content to record, and it's like the deadline is 11 in the morning. But today, guys, we've got an hour. We've got 50 odd minutes until the stream goes. Until the stream goes off and the deadline gets locked in and we're in for the new game week. With the guys previously on the stream when we had Josh and Harry in the house, we lost them down to technical difficulties. Apologies for that. If any of you are just joining the stream as well, we do have a giveaway. We're giving away like 6 cards or something like that now. There's been some donations coming from the community here. All I need you to do is like, retweet, comment something positive. Let people know that we're here and we're live and loud today at 23,001, the game week deadline tweet. It's got a bunch of interactions already. You shouldn't be able to miss it. There's about 150 of you here. Please smash the like button. It helps me out a lot, and I thank you in advance if you could do that, as well as supporting the tweet, and I'll give you a wee card. There'll be a wee giveaway for that as well. Thoughts on 3-3-4 or 3-4-4? Not that many games. Before we can look ahead, let's get past the deadline first. BXXX cards. Or let's civil unrest in Glasgow every week and the football is still on. It says Sco Score. You can say that again. Nothing stops the football in Glasgow. You can say that. I was going to take something was said here. It was going to take me somewhere, and I've kind of lost it now. I forgot what it was exactly. I've had another couple of offers come into me. I've got a feeling we've maybe got some more donations. Yeah, guys. So we maybe have, I think I said maybe like 8 or 10 cards or something coming in now for the giveaway for interacting with that tweet. So thank you very much to everyone. Palek, SR Dimebar, SR Kahuna, thank you very much, guys, for the donations. It mean a lot to me and whoever's going to win them as well. There's 156 of you here. Let's get it up to 100 likes, guys. Once we get past 100 likes. Once we get past 100 likes. Yeah, once we get past 100 likes, we'll do the giveaway. Since we've lost my guests. So it's 156 C's here. Smash that like button. Get us up to 100 likes. Get involved in the tweet to be entered into the competition as well. And we'll do all that together. 2 seconds, guys. I've noticed one of my little TVs back here. It's just been off on me. And since I'm losing guests, I can't lose screens. Oh, buzzing, guys. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the weekend. I'll be travelling down to London Saturday, evening, to meet up with the guys. I've got a friend in London, Carterson, if you're listening, fist bump, thanks very much to you, my man. And I've got a couch to crash on when I get to London, as well as meeting up with Sorare scouts and managers from around the world who will be there. Sorare Joshua was here as well. Unfortunately, Harry won't be able to make it. He's in America now, and he lands on Monday. The absolute gutter. So it should be a huge game week. You've seen my super rare teams earlier on that I'm mad excited about for this game week. But honestly, guys, on top of that, my rare pro and my rare teams, I'm wildly excited about. And I've only got 6 teams going out this game week, but I think they're all absolutely podium dangerous. So in All-Star Rare Pro, check this out for a team. All Black, level 20, max percentages, at home to Getafe. I know he's not going to face many shots. Let's hope he gets the clean sheet out. Defender, super rare Hatate. You guys know how cheat code that is. Florian Wirtz away to Augsburg is a great fixture. Super rare Snodgrass at home to Dundee United. And Captain Jota till I die away to St Johnstone. And that's in the big leagues. That's in the pro division. And I think that's probably the best team I could submit there. I'm super excited about that. 20-star rares available, and I definitely think I can get right in amongst that. I also have as well an all-star rare team. Now check this one out. An all-star rare, it's Joe Hart, it's Taylor, it's Moy, it's Hatate, it's Kyogo. It's a full Celtic stack. There's no ETH. There's no ETH in this prize pool anymore. We're going after cards. There is only 15 stars, right? But that top 100 is what I'm aiming for with a team like this. I've got good XP. Obviously, fantastic correlation. I think they're all going to start. And if I can get lucky and 1 or 2 goals get split between the 4 outfielders here, Joe Hart can get himself a clean sheet. This team's 500 capable, I think, at this level. No problem at all. And I did have a cap 240 team. So 2 seconds. I don't know why that's not been picked here. What's happened? I hope I've not accidentally sold a card or something. No, I haven't. Wonder why. Or maybe I deleted it again. And then I did it on lineup builder because I was messing about with my lineups. Maybe I just never actually built the lineup itself for it on this. Yeah, I did. So I built it on cap 220. So it looks like I'll be going with Marshall Angelino. And I'll be getting Mari in here. So I'm doubling up in defence in cap 240 along with Snodgrass. And then Castellanos is 41. And then who was the other defender again? Was it Guardiola? Mari? Who was it? Angelino. How many points do I have left? 52. So yeah, I can't quite get those guys in. So we'll get Angelino in for 48. Yeah, sorted. Yeah, let's do that. Good games all around. Go and get the ETH for those guys. I think that's a card capable team as well, I think. And again, guys, I'm getting some more direct offers. I think we're getting more donations. SR Monkey, you're an absolute legend. Oh, SR Monkey. I can't give that away. SR Monkey's trying to give me unlimited John McGinn. I can't give that away. Can I give it away? Should I? Oh, I don't know. I would want to keep that. We'll give it away. We've got unlimited John McGinn. Oh, I'm so tempted, by the way. Guys, that has to be the number 1 prize. We'll do it. Oh, yeah. What a number 1 prize. Let's accept that. We'll give it away to one of you guys that are here in the stream. So 150 of you here or so. Get it up to 100 likes, guys, and we'll do the giveaway. I've lost track. SR Monkey, you're a fucking hero, by the way. What a stud of a card. John McGinn, so jealous I don't get to keep that. One of you guys will get it. We'll do the giveaway now. I don't think John McGinn's in the predicted 11. I was going to say we'll try and get these guys to you so you can maybe use them for this game week. I think they all will be playing. I think they're all players. They're just not that expensive limiteds. And the Sorare scouts and managers from around the world that make up the community here on the 23,001 channel, not only do they know their onions, but they're super generous and they love to give away stuff to anyone who's contributing to the content. New beginners are joining this stuff and need a couple of cards to get going. And we've got at the moment, how many guys? We've got 9 cards to give away today, guys, for interacting with that tweet. Let me show you one last time. There's 150 of you here or so. Smash the like button, smash the retweet button. I'm going to draw it from the retweets, but we need support, guys. Drop something nice in there. Let people know that you're having a good time, that we've went through the predicted 11s. We're getting wrapped up towards the deadline, and you're going to catch on to any breaking news that goes on. We've not had any breaking news from the Watershed, from the press conference embargo yet, but maybe that will still happen, you know. Maybe that'll still happen. So I'll show you the tail of the tape. We've got John McGinn, man. Let's just show. What a lovely card. This will be the number 1 card that we'll give away. And SR Monkey, your generosity knows no bounds, mon frere. SR Monkey, the home of Sorare Threads on Twitter. Go and check him out. But yeah, John McGinn, love to see that. Beautiful card. Number 29. in the first 100 issues. Beautiful top reward. Do you think Raskin will be a starter at Rangers? I think he will be, Milan Scout. I think Raskin will come in and play for Rangers on a much more regular basis. He's a high-profile transfer for them. They're probably paying him a lot of wages. They probably can't afford to actually not bring him in. And I heard a very interesting statistic somewhere, and I don't remember the ins and outs of it, so someone in the live chat might be able to firm this up for me. But Rangers have spent £50,000 in the last 12 years on midfielders, and that was on Glenn Camera. We're at 77 likes now, guys. We need to get up to 100. There's 153 of these here. We're almost there. Come on. All Rangers do for midfielders is free transfers and loans, you know. So a part of the policy for that is paying the guys good wages. So Raskin will be on a packet. If he's fit and available, he'll be getting chucked straight into that team, in my opinion. Ryan from AZ is starting. Ooh. Let's go and check out the AZ team. What Ryan is that? Is that the Wonder Kid guy that we previewed on the Road to Glory series? If you haven't checked out the Road to Glory series, please do. You'll have a great time. I do budget cheap players on that the Sorare scouts and managers from around the world recommend. So let's have a look. I've got the AZ team up. Ryan from AZ is starting. I don't see a Ryan from AZ starting here. Sven Mignan went to AZ. That's broke up the... Yeah, I don't see a Ryan. Oh, Matt Ryan and goals. Oh, what a spot, by the way. Matty Ryan is in the defence here. Kerkez. Jordy Classy, by the way. Midfielder card playing centre-back. That's going to be brilliant. L1553. Or maybe Mignan is a defender in Classy. Watch out for that, by the way. That's a potential cheat code waiting to happen. Chatsudakios and Sugawara make up the defence. We then get Tijani Reinders and Jordi Mihailovic in midfield. Jasper Carlson, Vangelis Pavlidis and Jens Odgaard make up a front three. And away to Volendam. This is one of the big fixtures of the week, I think. Volendam concede goals for fun. There's no one really special in this team. Karel Eiting, I think, is a former Ajax Academy guy. So he's maybe decent. Florent de Silva, formerly of Lyon, of course. And Filip Stankovic on loan from Inter Milan. They've got some guys here, but they're not doing anything. We're not in the table. They're second bottom. AZ are probably going to run all over them. With Feyenoord also playing PSV somewhere elsewhere. And Ajax having a good game. This is a huge game for AZ not to drop points in. So I think it'll be a big game for AZ. And yeah, Matty Ryan, the goalkeeper, great shout. If I win McGinn, we can make a trade. Maybe. I've not got many limited cards in the limiteds I have for the Road to Glory, so we'd maybe need to do that by committee. Do you think if Sergio Ramos will play this weekend? So I'm actually a bit annoyed at the whole PSG defensive situation. I was of the opinion Ramos is probably going to be predominantly played in Champions League and maybe rested in the league, and we'll maybe see some Mukiele action. And it looks like Sergio Ramos won't start against Toulouse. The predicted 11 is going to be Donnarumma, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Danilo Pereira coming in at defence alongside Nuno Mendes. And in the midfield, Ruiz, Vitinha, Renato Sanchez and Carlos Soler. That is a whole new midfield that they've built this summer. And I think that's the vision that they've got for the PSG midfield moving forward. So it'll be interesting to see all those guys playing together and see how well they actually do at home at Toulouse. And then we're going to have Messi the GOAT up front with Hugo Ekitike. Of course, we know already Mbappe picked up an injury. And as well, we had Neymar missing the game today. 2 seconds, guys. I had a beautiful assistant in with me today, guys, but she had to leave and go and pick up the Bambinos. Verratti will play, says Raul. Okay, now I think Verratti is on... No, he's not even on the 30% assist. It was Zaire Emery, guys. So you reckon Verratti will play? I know Verratti is a nailed-on midfielder for PSG. Who would he come in for, in your opinion? Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha? I would say on... Verratti's normally central, isn't he? Is it Vitinha he would replace? Mises V reckons maybe Verratti's on a red card, so we'll check out on that. Do you think Porro will be fire that starts the rest of the season for Spurs? Asks Huno Nunes. Now, I actually highly rate Pedro Porro, and I highly rate Pedro Porro in an Antonio Conte 3-5-2. Doesn't look like he's going to play at the weekend. And I think yes, quite simply, like I think Porro is going to be brilliant. But the problem with Porro, when you look at him on Sorare data, is at Sporting Lisbon, he gets set pieces. He got maybe some penalties and stuff, I think, as well, if memory serves me right. He's not going to get that. 9 assists, 3 goals. Let's see the goal. Maybe he took... I'm sure this guy gets some set-piece stuff. He's maybe not got... Let's check this game. Pedro Porro. No, it's open play. He's scoring from. Fair enough. I'm sure he did have some set-piece responsibilities at Sporting Lisbon. So he maybe loses some of the top end of his scores, these 100s, these 90s. But I think he'll be a very good scorer on SO5 for Tottenham. And I think, when you put him in here, when you've got Perisic and Porro on both these wings, that's very good for an Antonio Conte team, I would suggest. Because the attack is lovely. The midfield gets praised when Tottenham are doing well. Maybe the defence still has a few ricks to work out, but I think Pedro Porro is a huge piece, a huge upgrade for this Tottenham team, no two ways about it. Thoughts on Sorare situation? I love Sorare. I'm a huge fan of him, and if he can stay in the PSG team, I think he'll be a fantastic SO5 scorer, no two ways about it. He will be back for the cup game, says numero 10. Verratti suspended. He'll be back for the cup game. So yeah, big fan of Sorare, and it's good to play him. I think I was looking at playing him this game week, actually, in one of the cat modes or something. I don't think he made the team in the end. I think I played Snodgrass or something, didn't I? I don't think Sorare actually made the cut in the end. No, he didn't. I went with Snoddy. I had more points in the cat mode, 240 spare than I thought. I could use a rare goalkeeper. I could definitely get one more team out, but I've just not got the rare keeper for it. But yeah, big fan of Sorare, and I hope to see him get more and more integrated into the PSG team, and I think he's only going to get better. So 147 of these here, guys. Now that I've lost my beautiful assistant, I'm going to need to open up and see how many likes we've got. Let's get, guys, there's about 150 of these here consistently all the way throughout, if not more. Please do your utmost to drop a little like on the stream and get us up to 100. As soon as we get to 100, I'll do the giveaway. Let's see. I'm actually bursting for a K-Swiss now. And let's see, we're up to 81 likes, guys. We're not that far away. Come on, let's get this up to 100 likes. We've got like 9 cards to give away. We've got 9 cards. Ibrahimovic will be back in 2 weeks as well, says Milan Scout. It's a nice detail to know for the draft as well. So yeah, good to know. But we're at 84 likes, guys. Come on, let's get up there. Let's get to 100. We've got 9 limited cards to give away before the deadline. I'll do my best to ship them out, of course, as quickly as we possibly can to all the winners. I'll just get the wee Twitter competition. Retweet competition picker. Yeah, there we go. Magic. Right, I've got the wee page set up, ready to go. This is easy. We've done this a million times. Kind of know what I'm doing. And yeah, guys, I was actually hoping to see a wee bit more activity in terms of, like, we maybe get some breaking news or, whatever. But it doesn't really seem like there's been anything come out yet. I'm just having a wee scroll through Twitter to see if anything's coming on my timeline. I would expect if we got anything juicy, you would let me know. I'm just seeing a post there suggesting that Jules Koundé prefers right back over centre back. But yeah, nothing's really coming on my timeline as breaking news that we need to worry about for the stream itself today, guys, for picking our teams. We're up to 91 likes, guys. We're almost at 100. We're almost at 100. So yeah, I think that I showed you all my teams then. I showed you the Cap 240, the All-Stars. Yeah, I showed you all the good stuff. I'll go through my drafts with you now, okay, while we try and get up to 100 likes. We're at 93. Come on, guys, right? So in the Bundesliga draft, I'm tempted to maybe do some swaps, but I'm not going to. I'm going with Trapp, who is at home to Berlin. Should be a great game. Angelino, captain, is away to Bochum. Angelino got an assist or 2 midweek in the Cup. He's in good form and good fit at Hoffenheim. Julian Brandt, nailed on to start at home with Freiburg. Is on a lot of set pieces for Dortmund, and I think he's just a great shout. And I'm going again with the Red Bull attack stack, away to Cologne. Cologne's defence has been good, but let's go and check on the Red Bull expected 11, because I think if we have Silva and Werner in from the start, then this could be a good game for Leipzig. Better than the odds and the probabilities would probably suggest. And yeah, we've got both of them on likely to start. Yeah, quite excited about that. So, buzzing. In this, we only have, somebody mentioned the prize pools in the drafts before. It is only up to 200 cards. It's not super duper amazing in that respect. But for a free-to-play competition, where will I put myself? Maybe to make myself a little bit smaller. Sorry, guys. There we go. I don't mind that because it's free to play for everyone. We've got thousands of entrants in it, and if you can get into the top 200, you definitely deserve something. Maybe we see more in time. In France, I'm going with Donnarumma, who's at home to Toulouse. I'm going to play Kolasinac at home to Nice. It's the only defender option I've got that's worth something. Flavian Tate is in some form. He racked in a 90, then a 78 or something. It's Cherky season, and then Captain Goat Messi. So I'm quite excited for that. In La Liga, I've absolutely, when I was doing the Sorare TV show with Jeremy McGann and Simply Alex, I was playing about and I forgot we've only got 2 swaps and I messed it up. So I've got a really weak defender spot. I've got Iglesias away to Madrid, which isn't great, but the rest of the team is quite strong. Maybe I get lucky, but I'm not holding my breath on La Liga, unfortunately, this game week. And in the Premier League, I'm going to be at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and I want to see KDB. I want to see the Ginger Zidane wearing the captain's armband for FC Barcelona and shoot me up the leaderboard. I'm taking the Stupi and the Martinez as maybe my differentials. Haaland. How can I not go to a Premier League game and see Haaland and not have him in my team? And again, there's only 200 cards available here. There's going to be a lot of FPL GOATs, I'm sure. I think there's going to be a lot of brownie points on winning any card in game week 1 from this competition. So I don't know how creative my team is or how strong it will be, but I'm quite optimistic that we can get a good score out of these guys and we can make an impression on this Premier League draft in game week 1. Interesting little side note, by the way, I've been to like 2 or 3 Man United game. Oh, wow. Palek, by the way, has just sent me a bunch of stuff. I don't think I can accept that, Palek. Can I accept that? It's a fuck ton of cards. Excuse my language. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Right, let's do it. Thank you very much, Palek. How does a person get involved in FPL? I don't know. I'm not too sure, buddy. Maybe go on the search FPL on Google, I think. So, guys, I'll check it in a minute, but we're at 98 likes, okay? I think we've got like 16 cards to give away. For FPL, is there an affiliate link? I don't think so. I don't think there's any sort of affiliate program or anything going on over there. So yeah, once we get to 100 likes, we're at 98. We've got like 16 cards to give away. And what you need to do to enter is get involved in the tweet, okay? So I'll go and get the tweet back on screen for you now. Now, guys, you've got great odds here. There's 78 retweets on it. Where are we? There's 78 retweets. We've got 15 cards or something like that to give away today. It's a high chance you're going to win something. And yeah, all you need to do, 23,001, find this tweet, smash a like, smash the retweet button, leave a lovely little comment, let people know you've had fun today and you've been getting the latest and greatest deadline news. And we're at 100 likes. Gabriel, thanks for the nudge, fist bump. Thanks very much, guys. And let's get this party on the okay, I'll give you another minute. To get the entries in, okay? We're at 70. Oh, we were at 7. Oh, okay, so we've got retweets and quote tweets. We'll give it another minute for you to enter into that. There's 150 of these here. So we've broke the 100 likes. Thanks very much, guys. Boom. Liam King, have had an offer. Oh, wow, okay. Quinny, I have an offer I'd like to throw your way. Liam King, if this is a real offer, let's hear it, my man. If you're going to donate some more cards, I don't know if I can give away. Feels like everyone that will be entering will be winning cards. But yeah, if you've got an offer for me, feel free to let me know what it is, buddy. And yeah, guys, I think we're at 100 likes. We're going to do the giveaway in a second, okay? We're going to do the giveaway in a second. I'm going to take a quick 10-second toilet break, okay? 2 seconds. I'll do that in a second. I really need to run, and then I'll do the competition-y thing and whatever. But I am about to wet my pants. We're going to be live for another half an hour or so. We're going to do the giveaway. We're going to do all that good stuff. But I just want to. I've got a wee screen to set up as well, just so that you guys aren't sitting there doing nothing while I quickly run away and, relieve myself. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts and expectations are for the game week. What division are you going hardest at? What division are you really looking to put your strongest team into? Is it one of the new ones? Is it one of the old ones? Are you trying to do a Kansas City shuffle? If you don't know what a Kansas City shuffle is, make sure you watch the movie Lucky Number 11. But it's a bit of pattern that I always love using on the channel. Everyone else goes left, you go right. It's Kansas City shuffle, or zig and when they zag is the old one that everyone loves to use. But yeah, guys, bear with me a moment. And I will be back in 10-20 seconds. Thanks very much for your patience, guys. Tried to be as quick as I was there. Thanks very much. Right, okay. We're all set up and we're ready to go. That was your last chance, guys. Hope you've entered the Twitter competition. There's been a bunch of you there. We're up to 93 retweets with 2 quote tweets. Love to see that, guys. But 95 of you getting involved. About 100 of you liking the stream today. Over 150 of you watching all the way throughout. It's been a great deadline stream. We're not going away anytime soon. We are going to be here all the way to the deadline. Another 33 minutes. But we have got a massive card giveaway to do for everyone that supported the stream today. There's been a lot of fantastic. I'm going to put your names on screen so you can see here. Palek, one of the most generous guys in the world. Sorare Monkey, one of the most generous guys in the world. Sorare Kahuna, Palek again. Charlie Dunbar, SR Dimebar, Havard, and D Moldy, as well as Gaza, have donated a bucket ton of cards for the giveaway today, guys. And we're going to be giving them all away. Let me just have a wee count at them, because I can tell this thing how many reward winners we want. Okay, so we've got 4, 8, 12... 15, 16. We've got 16 cards to give away. 16. Wow. Winner count. So let's do this. 16. Oh no, we can only do max 10. Okay, cool. So we'll do the first 10, okay? Copy link to tweet. And then we'll decide what 10 we'll do, right? So in this first... Okay. What we'll do, right? There could be duplicate winners then. What we'll do is the first 10, let's just filter unlimiteds here. And then is there a common, let's see, SO5 League, Champion Euro. How many do we have? Oh no, that's going to be Challenger Euro. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in Challenger. Okay, so let's see, D2, Croatia, Asia. Okay, they're kind of all over the place. Right, okay, so let's see. We've got, who is the first card again? Who's the first one that we're giving away? So we've got Henning, D2. Hugo, D2. This guy, D2. I need to check him. Right, okay, we've got 4 D2 cards, maybe 5. What division is this team in? League 2. So we've got 5 D2 cards, okay? So we've got 5 D2 cards. Let's see, second division Europe. We have 5, right? Okay, so we'll do the first 5 on this, okay? So the first 5 winners will get one of those cards, and I'll just randomly allocate who wins it, okay? Boom. So that's the tweet. Must follow. I've not said that, so I'm not going to put it in. I don't care if you have a picture or not. Don't care about all that stuff. Continue. Oh. Load tweet. Beautiful. Don't worry about all that stuff. Love it. Continue. So the first 5 winners, okay? We've got all your entries there. You can see these are all there. There's about 10 pages of you. 98 entries altogether. These are for the random assortment, the 5 D2 cards. 5 winners each. I'll randomly allocate whatever card it is. And... right, okay. Begin draw. 5 winners. Are we ready? Buckle up, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go! Please ensure the set amount of winners is less than the entries in the tweet or lower than the restrictions. Okay. I think we've done that. There's 108 entries. Must follow. Use filters. Is it maybe the likes then? It can't be on the likes. Step 1. Put the tweet in. Must follow. No, I don't care about that. Use filters. No, I don't care about that. Use interactions. No, I don't care about that. Continue. Retweet picker. Yeah, cool. All those entries are there. Boom, let's go. Maybe we need to do it one at a time if it's going to bug out on us again. No, it's not. Brilliant. Love it. So, Kahuna, you've won. Kahuna, Milan's so rare. I can just click on all you guys. The now. Isaac Gaming. Aremu. Congratulations, my man. 2 seconds. I'm just going to allocate these guys a reward now. Aremu. And it's just so that I know when I come back, okay? So we had Isaac Gaming. You've got Ameru. We've then got Lucas here with the Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants face. And who do we have next? We would have Muyamba. Muyamba. Should be getting a wee DM from me if you're on this list. We then have Kahuna. So who are you going to get, Kahuna? Let's give you Piri. Where is Kahuna? Piri. Lovely, guys. Lovely first set of 5 winners there. We have Milan Sorare. Good to see you in the winners, my man. And you can get, who's next then? Huggle? Or Huggle? Huggle. And I'll endeavour to get all these, of course, to you as quick as I can. And Daniel Kang. Daniel Kang. Daniel K on Twitter. Congratulations, my man. And then the one that will go to you is Henning. Henning. Lovely. Right, okay, cool. So I've told all you guys, you are all the winners. So how many cards did I say we had? 16. We've gave away 5, okay? Is that right? So we're giving away 5. Let's just take away all the filters now. Let's see how many cards we've got to give away now. There's 100 and... Oh! Wrong button. Sorry, guys. So we've given away... Let's check again, right? So 4, 8, 12, 15, 16. We've given away 5. We've got 10 left, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give away the next 10 cards that are not John McGinn. Copy link to tweet, okay? We're going to do this all over again. And we're going to give away the other 10 cards, randomly assorted to 10 winners that have entered in that stream. We're going to have 10 winners. And that'll be the other 10 cards. And then we're going to do one final draw for the John McGinn, okay? That feels good. Right, awesome. Loaded up. Same stuff as before. Don't care about pictures. Load the tweet. All yous are there entered again. Massive giveaway. 10 limiteds. We've got 10 winners to draw. And I'll come back and check on the live chat in a second, guys, because I can see yous are all buzzing. Congratulations. Fist bumps to all you guys that are joining us now. This is for 104 entries. Brilliant. 10 winners. Oh, look at yous all rolling. Look at yous all rolling. The winners roll. Well done. Good to see yous. So we've got WP Sorare, Lewisham Lions, Artem, OG Sloth, Derek, the Ace of Spades, I think that is, M, or Nippy 9, Big Mark 14, Bowler, good to see you, Bowler, good to see you, my man, and Gecko 22, congratulations. So let's assort your cards, okay? So the first one we've got here is Saliu. Saliu we'll give away to the first one that was on that. So WP Sorare, you're going to get Saliu. Saliu. Congratulations, my man. Lewisham Lions. My man, you are going to win Suzuki. Suzuki. Love it. Artem, good to see you, my man. Congratulations. And Artem, you can win Ozkaya. Love this, guys. Ozkaya. Spreading the love, guys. I'll get my best to get all these offers out as soon as we finish. What I need you to do, if you are a winner, is respond to me with your Sorare Club name and all that good stuff. The next one here will be Pekaric. Who was the next winner? It will be for Pekaric. OG Sloth, congratulations to you for winning the Pekaric. Congratulations, my man. We then had Derek. Wonder who Derek's going to be winning. Derek, who did you win? You've won Tano. Congratulations, mate. Tano. Love it, man. Well done. Love the winners. 16 winners in total. We're at Ace of Spades now. Gravedigger it is on Twitter. He's not got his DMs open. So you, at Gravedigger, you need to reach out to me, my man, and you will be the recipient of the last one that we don't give away since I can't DM you. Sorry, buddy. I just want to allocate wins. M, Nippy 9, congratulations. Your DMs are open also. And you're going to win the Shaughnessy. I can't say his name, sorry. Shaughnessy. Congratulations, mate. Congratulations. Love to see this, guys. I love giving this stuff away. Bowler, congratulations, mate. He's got a score of 100. You're going to win Ivan Sunjic. Nice. Sunjic. Love that. So, now, who was the next winner? This is a rookie card, by the way, to the next winner. Oh, Gecko22. Congratulations, mate. That's one of my favourite ones that we've had today. You've won the rookie Silla. Rookie Silla. Love that. Congratulations, mate. I quite like that reward. And then that was it. So the last card is going to be Koita. And we've got Boniface as well. That's not 10 winners, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is. Did I give away someone twice? I don't think I did I? No, I didn't. I think we've just got... Am I losing my mind? 4, 8, 12, 15, 16. So we still get Koita and Bonifazi to give away. Have I missed somebody out? Let's see. WP Gaming, Saliu, yep. Suzuki, Osaka, OG Sloth, Pekarik, Derek, Gravedigger we're going to wait for, Nippy, good to see you, Bowler, good to see you, Gecko, WP, Lewisham, Artem, OG Sloth, Derek, we're just waiting for that guy. Big Mark, that's who we missed, Big Mark. You're going to be picking up the Koita. And then the Bonifazi will go to the last guy. There we go. Koita, congratulations, guys. And we're just going to wait for the Gravedigger, at Gravedigger on Twitter, to get in touch with me. If you don't, then there's not much I can do. We'll just roll that one over. But now, guys, we've got the final giveaway. It's going to be for the John McGinn limited card, the time you have all been waiting for. The number one giveaway that we've got for the game week today. The deadline, guys, is in 20 minutes. We're still going to be here all the way until the deadline in case we get some last minute news. Maybe somebody's going to be injured. Someone's not going to make the game and we want to know about it before the deadline. The last giveaway we're going to do is for the John McGinn Limited, donated most graciously, extremely generously from SR Monkey. Thanks again, my man, for that. It means a lot. Thanks to everyone. Let's copy the link to the tweet again. Thanks to everyone that has got involved in the giveaway today for the live stream. And yeah, we're just going to do one winner for this one. One winner to win the John McGinn. You can see here, one winner. It's the same tweet. It's all been loaded up again. I don't care if you've got a picture or not. And continue. Let's load the tweet up. We've got you all in there again. You might be a double winner. I would love that, in fact, if you were to win twice. And let's go for it. To win the John McGinn Limited. And then I'll come back into the live chat and hang out as we close the stream out in 20 minutes. Begin the draw. To win the John McGinn Limited is SR Dimebar! Charlie Dunbar, man! Fist bump, well done. Congratulations. And I'm actually going to do my best to send it. Oh, he's not going to make it into the team anyway, but I can probably just send that straight to you because you actually were one of the generous souls that donated it. So, congratulations, mate. I can probably just, can I throw that in easy? Then I can forget about it. Oh, lovely. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Love to see it. GG, guys. Well done. So we've got 20 minutes left to the deadline, guys. My teams are locked and loaded. Giveaway winners have all been notified. Respond to me with your Sorare club, and I'll do my best over today to ship all them out to everyone who is after them. We also had the Road to Glory series as well, guys. Now, in the Road to Glory series, you guys nominate a player. So what happens is, on the channel, let me just go and show you in case you're new here, okay? I give away a card every week in the Road to Glory series. And what happens in the Road to Glory series is you guys come into the Road to Glory video that went on this week, okay? So it goes out every Wednesday. That's it here, okay? You listen to the video, you'll see it. We preview lots of cheap budget players across Sorare, no matter what your budget is, no matter what level of the game you're at. And all I'm asking you to do to help out with the club and help out with the giveaway is suggest a player in the comment section. In the next video, what I do is I go through your comments and I review all the players that are suggested. Some of them go out as short form content and the best ones go into the main video. The shorts are actually all in a little playlist as well now, which is quite cool. So see if you want to just go through, here it's here, RTG shorts, there's 34 of them there. They're all little, less than 1 minute, cheap player profiles on Sorare. That's a wee playlist, you can binge that if you want. Let me know. But what I do after the video goes live is I put a post out and I ask for a poll. And I say, guys, who should we bring in? And you guys have voted for Etienne Vassin. So we've got a winner this week on the Road to Glory video. Whoever recommended Etienne Vassin is going to be the recipient of this week's winner of this Road to Glory series. So congratulations to that man. I'll get it over to you as soon as I figure out who you are. And I look forward to bringing Etienne Vassin into the Road to Glory series and how we'll see how he can help us over the coming weeks. Nigel Scoops in the house, good to see you, my man. I'll not accept it straight away. I need less than 10 limiteds for this game week. Charlie Dunbar, fair enough, my man. Just give the extra to WP. Oh, that would be great. Yeah, but I could count in the beginning. I'm just catching up on the live chat. I am Patrick from SpongeBob. Wow, never won anything. Giveaway. Oh, well done, my man. Engel Skral, fist bump. Congratulations. Well done to all the winners. I'm just catching up on the chat, guys. It's been a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, depending on where you are. Tom Brimson has gone 270. I think a lot of people will prioritise 240 for the threshold, and he's putting his best players there. That could be a great differential play, Tom Brimson. I look forward to hearing how you get on with that. Siddish is going with cap 220. So a lot of people are maybe like me and moving away from the traditional SO5 arena to go and get into some of the new divisions. And we're all about trying to find those differentials, you know, like where is everyone else going? Where can I go instead to make it all kind of happen? You know, but we've got 17 minutes, guys. Now furiously triple checking the lineups. Well, I kind of have done that about 5 times over already. Oh, we've got an offer here from Rickard Dog. Oh, Rickard Dog is trying to swap a Ewan Henderson for a Felix Nemeka. That's a little bit cheeky because that Felix Nemeka has a Road to Glory card and Ewan Henderson goes for £1. That's a bit cheeky. Trying to take the Road to Glory away. One of our rising stars that we brought in, Felix Nemeka. Rickard Dog, bad show. Bad show from you, my man. Follows only Pavel Trader. Tells you everything you need to know about Rickard Dog, doesn't it? But yeah, I must have deleted and redone my team so many times, and by cross-referencing my play sharper, and hopefully you guys with the stream you've done today, you maybe feel a bit better, but I cross-reference my team so much. But just number one, what are the best actual combinations that can be made? And then laying them against the prize pools. What do I actually want to win? And then now at the deadline, we've got the latest and greatest of information, and we can also see as well the head counts on the divisions, how many people are playing where. And the more experienced you are on Sorare, you can gauge how competitive these lineups are going to be. Because when you see 7,000, 9,000, 6,000, these huge numbers, I'm writing half of them off straight away for like known DNPs, throwaway training lineup kind of vibes or whatever. And some people might see the head counts and think they're seriously competitive and walk away from them. So yeah. Interesting to see at this point in time. Is there anything last minute that you've looked at a head count and it's made you think about, oh, maybe I should be going for... Oh, Rickard Dog is back at it again. No. He's going to do that again. That's why people get blocked, eh? Just constant bump. Looking at the limiteds, I don't know if any of them jump out as being overly appealing in terms of the head count ratio. Maybe under 23 is actually looking quite good. 8,000 entrants, 950 cards. 40 stars. Limited's a wee bit more achievable at this level, I think, in terms of getting power players in and stuff. So, quite like that. Yeah, quite buzzing. Quite excited, guys. Only just over 10% picked up rare threshold this game week. Wow, that is a statistic, Mikey Baston. That is a statistic. Took a flyer on Brennan Johnson this game week as my differential in the BPL Amateur. Oyvind, I love that as a differential, by the way, because these kind of guys that are just going to be missed out by people like me that are just looking at who's the best guys I can get in. Guys like you that are keeping your ear to the ground and being smart about it. I hope that pays off for you in a big way. It's a great play. Trying to make it on the road to rags DX. He definitely is trying to make it the road to rags. He's trying to do his out of house and home. Oh, sorry, I caught that. Aaron Sykes, if you can cap 270 is a must. If you have a strong lineup, percentage chance for reward is so much higher than 240. Good afternoon, George St. Ledger, Swingman Pod. Congratulations. Hey, welcome. Sorry, I'm just one of those modes today. Thanks for joining us, Fist Bump, my man. Good to see you. Sep, Fist Bump, good to see you. Nemeka is my favourite player. I want him, please. Can you give me him for a decent offer? Not that good. Sep, are you Rickard Dog? I don't have much. Oh, come on. No, he's a Road to Glory card, man. We've brought him in. You can, I believe in you, buddy. You'll be able to hustle and bump and grind and trade your way into a Felix Nemeka. No time at all, buddy. I believe in you. Keep on that endeavour you're trying with me. You'll get far, trust me. Let's see. Oh, I see you back up there, Sep. I see you. Weaselmount sticking with Challenger and Champion and going into cap 240. That's a nice play as well. Kind of going for the ones that normally are quite strong, but might get a bit thinner. And if they do get a bit thinner, then you go from being 40th to being 20th, maybe. I don't know if that's a strategy you're deliberately deploying, but I think that's what could happen in those traditional SO5 competitions, as it were. The End Product podcast went live yesterday as well, guys. Make sure to check that out. It's on the channel, it's on Spotify and all those good stuff as well. We're gonna get notifications. I don't know if this is Rickard Dog. Oh no, it's El King. Oh, You just want the one off of me? I don't know, mate. I maybe would do that. I don't know. I would do it, to be honest with you, mate, but I wouldn't do it for Finlay Pollock. I just don't know who he is, really, to be quite honest with you. I'm open to what you're suggesting, but I'm not. I am and I'm not. Like I like my one of Gordon, to be honest. I'm open to it, but if you tempt me enough, like, hey, it's only Gordon. Like, I'm not married to it if you really want it that much. But I say the Pollock guy, I just don't have a place for him. I don't know him. I don't need him. It's a hard one to agree to, sorry, bud. As a low-budget account, I've got a St Mirren stack for cap 240 and picked up an Ayu for Premier Semi-Pro. Nathan James, that's a great strategy, by the way, because the... Rickard Dog, you're back in with another bid, buddy. Mate, I'm sorry, I cannot accept these bids. I'm really sorry. I hate to be straight with you, but I cannot accept them. They're far too low. That card has been brought in for the Road to Glory series. Every card that I win in the Road to Glory series, I'm going to be giving away. So I need Felix Nemeka to win you cards for me to give away. I need them. Sam Ty, good to see you, the football guy. Fist bump, my man. Thanks for joining us. Pollock is on loan at Aberdeen. Okay, cool. Oh, totally different Pollock. Oh, sorry. I've found a new international goalkeeper I might buy. Need to decide, though, because I'm trying to save up for Gluck. Jonathan Gargi, you cannot keep money in your pocket. Save up for Gluck. Who do you think is the Scotland number one? Oh, I've got no idea. I've got really no idea. I'm happy to buy that quite reactively. What I was going to pick up on here, but is the semi-pro divisions, right? Because for Premier League semi-pro, 2,400 entrants in it, okay? 200 prizes. They're all going to be Premier League prizes. And as we've seen on the auctions, let's even see if there's anything cheeky going to deadline. Limited league. Some of these guys have went much cheaper than I'd given them credit for in the opening salvo. I don't know if any of these guys will be any good that are coming to deadline, but, you know, let me see. Jacques, I don't think he's in the predicted 11, is he? Varane, 40 quid is okay, I guess. Is there anyone here that looks amazingly good? Rodri, oh, he's pricey. Bernardo Silva, Thiago Silva, 70 quid. Jesus. Odson Edward. That's a great one you could pick up and put into semi-pro if you think he's going to score against Man United, you know. Closes in 5 minutes. The deadline's in 10. But point is like, how much does an Edward go for? You don't need to go and buy him, right? But what's he go for? 14, 15 quid, right? So you could spend 50 quid easily on like 3 limiteds in the Prem, I think, that you would probably like. And what they do in that semi-pro division is they're like extra powered up versus the commons. So even somebody who's a bit cheaper, they're cheaper because they score less, but you get more of a multiplier on them. And depending on how well you know your onion, or how well you know your onions and all that good stuff, then I think that these semi-pro divisions, kind of similar to what we're talking about in game strategy here, where all the new people are going to play the draft modes and whatever. How many new people are going to try and get 50 quid onto the game and go play semi-pro right from the off? Who knows? There'll be a lot of people that come into semi-pro who are existing players, like us, of course, but if you're a Premier League FPL native, you've got the edge here in the first couple of weeks. Let's catch up with the chat. Good to see you all. Sam Ty will be in London with me as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing Tam again. Ross McCrory's red card pissed me off so much. I bought a Motherwell stack yesterday to play Aberdeen. Kahuna Gaming, I love the trolling. I love it. Number 1 in DePaul at the moment with Vassen. How is that going now, Quinny? Yeah, Peption, Vassen won. It was you that nominated them. I'll need to go and check who it was. But if it was you, you've won. Vassen's the winner. Keeping money in the wallet is so hard, Jonathan. You're right there. Sam Ty, what is your manager name? I would like to follow you. Great job on Sky Sports. I did miss it, the Sky Sports appearance side, but it was great to see you up there, my man. Fist bump. And yeah, Sam Ty on Sorare is Decepticon 1, which I fucking love, by the way. And I don't think me and Sam have had any Transformers chat yet, but as soon as I seen that was Sam's club name, I knew we would get on quite well. What are the rewards planning to be dropped tonight? I think the rewards are coming at 7 o'clock tonight. I'll be recording them. I won't be live or releasing it. I went to the Celtic game on Wednesday night and I got some footage before, during, and then we'll get some footage after. And I'm going to put that together as a nice little overall video. So you maybe need to wait Monday or Tuesday for that to come out to see what I've won. If you don't just go and check my Sorare account after I open it. But I'm expecting, I'll be taking my camera to London with me as well. There's going to be a lot of Sorare legends getting together for the Tottenham Man City game. And it should be an absolute riot of a weekend. Oh, and I can't wait, by the way. I can't wait. I'm running out of breath, guys. I've been going for like an hour by myself, thinking I'd have some wingmen with me, you know. And I think I've done quite okay. We're at like 8 minutes to the deadline. And I don't think, I'm going to hop onto Twitter just to check. Notifications are lovely, guys. Thanks very much to everyone that supported the stream today and the tweet. It means so much to me. You've got no idea. Some of you are even supporting the pinned tweet on the profile. Thank you very much. That goes so far to helping the channel. You've got no idea. Love to see all the support, guys. I'm just seeing all the notifications now. Thank you very much for your kind words and all your encouragement. It means the world to me. And I'm doing my best to kick the channel on as high and as fast and as hard as we can go. And I'm doing my best. So thanks for all your support, guys. It means the world to me. Wow, by the way, look at what I've just found on the Twitter line. Look at that. This is an NBA card. This is on print NFT or something. That is cool, by the way. That is cool. Oh, it's just like glass or something. It's not like digital. But that is cool, isn't it? Imagine that for football cards. I'm going to give that a wee like. I like that. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything team news-wise. Normally about now is when we start to get, like, oh, Ange said that Yuki Kobayashi's the man and all that, but we're not getting any of that. I'm just going to have a wee check myself. Let's see if we're getting anything that hasn't been brought to us yet in the live chat. If you do catch anything in the live chat, then feel free to throw it in here and let us know. Any surprise inclusions or exclusions that you think is going to happen for the weekend. But yeah, we'll be streaming for another 5 to 10 minutes, guys. And I've got a great show lined up for you. There's actually over 120 of these here. And I've got it programmed in such a genius way that, see, as soon as I hit end on this stream, you're going to be taken to a never-before-seen quality piece of content. That's all I'm going to tell you. But as soon as I hit end, you're going to be taken, you should be taken there by the wonders of the internet. So hang on to the end. Exclusive, never-before-seen content. Love it. All set. Here we go for our lovely capped 270. Alex Wilson, let me hear your team, my man. And George, how likely is it that I can twist your arm on a trade for that Banchero rare? Well, it depends what you're offering. George St. Ledger, not much of a chance because prices in NBA are kind of all over the shop now, and I'm more about target acquisition than like trading up the ladder. Like start with an ETH and get up to 2 ETH. I'm more about get guys in that I know will pop and will appreciate well over time and go hard with them. So the Banchero is quite an important piece, and I don't know how much I'll let away with it. I actually can't see how many likes we've got, guys, because it went over 100 and this little thing. Oh, there we go. But 114 likes. Oh, guys, fucking love yous. 120 of these are still here towards the end. You've caught the meat and the bone. Some of these are way back to work, probably finish a lunch break or whatever. Put them in the Telegram. Love it. I'll catch up the Telegram as well when we finish live here today. But yeah, guys, oh, fucking love yous, by the way. Thanks very much for all the support in the stream today. I wish you all the luck in the world. And as I say, I've got some quality content set up for yous. Oh, there we go. Gravedigger's got in touch. Love it. And who did Gravedigger win? Again, it was Bonifazi, wasn't it? I'm just going to put that in the response, buddy. Don't take it personally. I'll come back and say congratulations and all that good stuff, of course, normally. But I just want to put it there so that I know what you've won and I don't need to... You reckon Casiedo plays this week? Yeah, well, he's in the predicted 11. Casiedo for... who are we talking about? The Brighton guy? He's in the predicted 11. At home to Bournemouth. So it looks like Caicedo and Gross is going to be in defensive midfield. That dirty talk, though. So there you go. It looks like he's going to play there along with Matoma, Saramento and Marsh in attack. And I did reckon at the beginning of the stream, Danny Welbeck's probably good on 42 points in the draft system. You going hard on Prem Man City rookies when it's all out and about, Quinny. Youngie 99, I will definitely be going for Man City cards. I'll definitely be going for rookies. I'll definitely be going for Scottish players, ex-Celtic players, as well as any guys that pick up my fancy over the coming months. I actually was not in a rush, but I think the prices that some of the things are going for, like, I wish I'd got a bit more of a wallet together and I would have been able to make it happen. Liam King, I've accepted your offer. That's fine by me, buddy. Congratulations, Liam King. You're now the owner of 1 of 10. Craig Gordon, my man. Well done. The live chat is popping away again. Will you be looking into the Scandinavian leagues for their start in a few months? I'm very interested. I hope we get more coverage because what I would love to do on the channel is I would love to build a team from European players that gets 12-month a year coverage, and the main way to access that is through Scandinavia. So I would like to get more coverage in, and I would definitely want to cover it more. I think like Bodo, and there's been a few teams over the years, like what was Graham Porter's team in Sweden again? Scandinavia's quite often over the last, like, let's just call it 6 years, got a team or two that have some up-and-coming players in it, or an interesting manager, or an interesting club situation going on, and maybe they get into Europa League groups, maybe they get high in the Champions League qualifiers, that kind of thing. And I think as modern football is going on now, just to be straight, I don't know if it's a bit of a stereotype, right? But the Scandinavians are like very, good stock, good quality, like they come out good athletes, or the general stereotype, good athletes, listen to coaches, quite well switched on, speak different languages, integrate well into different situations. So I think it's a good hunting ground for cheap SO5 cards that could end up in any number of leagues, absolute smashers. So yeah, I'm interested in that. John's Haaland card is fire. What Haaland card has John got? John? What Haaland card has John got? What, his old Dortmund one, do you mean? Are we talking about a different John? When Bodo Glimt, Ross Irvin, you can say that again. You reckon Badiashile plays this week? Let's have a look at that. Badiashile. This will be the last thing I probably check on, guys. Badiashile for Chelsea. I think we've already looked at Chelsea today. Yeah, we did. No, yeah, Badiashile is in with Chalobah and Thiago Silva in defence is what we reckon. Ostersons, that was Graham Porter's team. I love that whole story, by the way. And I followed him. I followed that story since he got it because I'd heard of the guy through coaching stuff. I've got a B licence. If any of you don't know, my profession was a aspiring football coach for a long time until this took over my life. Thank you, Quinny. Liam King, my man, no problem. Scandinavia is king. So many cheap players come April with low 15s. Love to see it. Sam Tai is hyped for Scandinavia, particularly the Danish return. We need full Norway League so I don't have to translate Argentinian newspapers. Amen to that, Sam. But I am up for getting into Argentina and Brazil if and when we get full league coverage because, again, similar to Scandinavia, the talent you can get out of Argentina and Brazil can be game-changing on Sorare, particularly if you are willing to go the extra mile to dig up the data, get the latest intel from youth teams, training camps, and the experts locally, Check his Twitter. Check his Twitter? Okay, let's check John's Twitter. How can it be on his Twitter but not on his... How can it be on his Twitter but not on his Sorare club? Oh, nice. Nice. That is nice. Love that. That is nice, by the way. Good catch on that. Quinny, read my messages up, Moldy. Ostersons. Yeah, I caught that. Was there another one, Moldy? Okay. Oh, Quinny, ex-favourite, Kim Sung-gyu is a cheap limited to have for in 2 weeks for Cap 220 for the Asian Champions League. If they win, then they will play it again in the midweek. Love it. Great spot, Moldy. And we are locked, guys. We are now in. Do you know what I've just realised? I don't think I've set training teams. See, as soon as you said that, we are locked, I was just thinking, shit, I've definitely forgot training teams. Bummer, man. Bummer. Gutted. Teams are all locked and loaded, guys. We are here for game week 340 something or whatever it is. I hope you enjoyed the live stream today, guys. About to pop on screen now. It's some exclusive content. It's never been seen before. I hope you enjoy it. Stay out of trouble. And I will catch you on the next one. Enjoy London if I'm going to see you there.